Well, good morning, everybody. Anybody that's here? Oh, Corey's here. Max Air. We're just working on it, Justin. Yeah, I got bright sunshine today, but it's cold. It's 18 degrees, 17 degrees. Cold.
No.
Hey, Justin, how are you doing?
Oh, good. Feel
It is
good this morning.
bitterly cold here this morning. It's 18 degrees.
I feel real good this morning. I actually got a whole night's sleep last night, which
Oh,
was nice.
good.
Huh. That felt good because I haven't slept for shit in the past week and a half. So, what's up, Nanya? What's up, Corey?
Yeah.
How's it
Hey,
going?
Nanya.
And I got my new monitor mounts up, so those are up off the desk now.
Oh, good. Oh, you getting some stuff done. You're feeling like doing things, right?
Yeah, feeling a lot better.
Shut up, Justin.
Shut up, Laura. Why are you copying my camera,
Because I can. Should I change my name to yours as well?
huh? I gotta be confusing. Yeah, let me pull Streamlabs up.
David shouted hi in the background.
What's up, David?
Okay.
Uh,
Settings. There we go.
hey, Nanya. Justin, none of us want to look at you.
Shut up.
Uh,
Laura, I don't know what he'd do if you didn't pick at him all the time. Exactly. My personal opinion is he kind of likes it. But I didn't say that, Justin, but I think he kind of likes it. Yeah.
No, really. I don't give a shit. I do need to figure out where to mount my camera because it is a little high now.
Well, can't you just tilt it down a little bit?
I mean, I could, but it's kind of like centered with the green screen. But
Well,
I,
yeah, but
I, I, I got a spot I can put it. There's,
oh, yeah.
I think I can put it right between the monitors. Because I have one more connection that I can put on there. For the monitor.
what? Be right
The
back.
other
Mia wants to
monitor
go
I
out,
have.
I think.
Let me
No,
see here.
select it, use the box. Right. Right. Save it as. I know where it's saved.
Let's see here. I think I got something I can use.
I know where it is.
What y'all up to today? Laura, David. Hello.
Oh, I've lost Zoom.
There, that little box.
A little bit.
There.
Oh. Yes, Justin.
So how y'all doing today?
Oh, we're all right.
Yeah, 'cause I could slide that right over. Take this part off. It can go right between the fucking monitors. Although it don't need to be that long either. What's up, Mark? How's it going, man? Here comes none you ain't seen coming in a minute. Alright, let's see here.
Good morning, fellas and ladies.
Morning on you. How you doing?
Just want to check in with you guys, let you know what's up in my life.
Yeah, where you been at?
Taking care of mom. She's getting treatments.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I just went through my own shit with kidney stones. So. Feel you.
Suck, man. Did you have trouble passing it? Because the last one I had almost killed me.
Yeah, I had to go have surgery done to get it taken out.
Ouch, bro.
And that was painful, and I
Uh-huh.
just now getting over it the last couple days. So.
If
But
this
my
is
shit
anything,
was my shit went on for a month and a half roughly.
if this is anything like having children, ladies, ouch. Okay.
That's what
Not
they
cool.
say. That's what they say. It's a form of a version of. It's what I've been told. So.
Just want to check in with you guys. You guys haven't heard my voice in a minute. I'm still working on that cam, Justin. I'm gonna try to get it set up as soon as I can, but
Yo,
when I
you already
get-
got one or what?
no, I'm still working on it. I need to get a green screen too, because there's so much trash behind me. No one wants to see that garbage.
You have me on Facebook?
I don't. I will.
Add me on Facebook and I'll send you a camera. I got an extra one that I don't use.
Yeah, I think you said that. Stickley, right?
Yeah.
Facebook. Okay. I'll do
Yeah,
that.
I
I'll
have
do
an
that
I,
as soon as I hang up.
yeah, I have an extra one that I don't ever use. Just a little cheapy, like $25 camera, but it works.
You do that, and I'll super chat you.
Oh, what the fuck, Laura? No, don't worry about it. Like, it's
No,
not
no,
a big
no, no.
deal.
I
I
will
don't worry
because
about it.
it's out of respect, brother. I will. Got my word.
I don't really give a shit, dude, either way. So that's up to you. But
My
I'm
problem with
saying I'll.
my problem
I'll
with
send
that
it to
is YouTube takes 30%.
Like I said, don't worry about it. I'll send it to you. You're a member anyway, so don't worry about it.
Right on, right on. I really appreciate it, brother. Yeah, we're
Right.
driving an hour each way every day. 6 weeks. But you know, it is what it is. Not trying to be a bummer, it just is what it is.
Yep,
That being said, mom's in good spirits.
that's good.
I think I'm gonna go down there today and
Please don't.
I'm gonna hold up a sign in front of the cancer ward that says free hugs. I don't know what else to do to help these people, you know? You get down there and everybody's moping. I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
Yeah, it's not a fun thing to go through, that's for sure.
How are you, Laura and David?
We're
We're good.
okay.
How are my birdies doing?
They're good. They're crazy. They're little fuckers.
mean- They're only as crazy as their parents, so
Oh, don't care. You thought Sparky was funny. You haven't met Rio and Bluey.
Rio and Bluey. Are
They
are they the same breed?
Similar.
So one's a
One's a sun cheek, green cheek conure, and the other one's a
talk like
yeah,
everyone's-
turquoise
that's like-
conure.
What was Sparky?
She was a Nande.
Okay.
Hey, Nanya, how you doing?
What's up, Paul? How are you, brother?
Hey, hanging in there.
It's pretty frigid, isn't it?
Oh. And when I got up this morning, it was 14 degrees. Now it's up to 17.
That freaking wind yesterday almost took me and Mom right out of the car.
Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. The ships are done, right?
Yeah, pretty much. The one ship just came up and went into Sarnia to be docked for a while. They're mostly the tankers are running once in a while.
Okay.
They're hauling stuff, like within the Lake Erie, Lake St. Clair River,
Mhm.
and all the way up around Lake Huron over to Lake Michigan down to Chicago, but they're not going anywheres up into Superior or anywheres past Ohio,
How's Armia?
getting older.
So are we all, brother.
Yep. She's she tries a lot and she goes when she can, but there's other
She got
times.
that arthritis or something?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's taking a bins on.
What?
I think it's taking a bins on.
She's walking a little bit more stiff-legged,
Yeah. Especially when
we
it's
all?
cold like it is.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. If you know anything about, you wouldn't know it, but I'm smart about a lot of things. Quantum physics. Okay, we're all connected. Atoms, quarks. We're all connected. We
Yeah.
are made of the universe, and it's made of us.
Yeah.
We'll all end up in the same place
We're
eventually.
all an atom.
At some point.
Yeah. We're all an atom, and atoms make up everything.
That's right.
I like how Justin's turned his camera off. Maybe I should do
Because
it.
I'm trying to fix my camera, that's why.
Yeah, he's working on it.
Just change
Putting it
back.
in, I'm trying to get it in a better position.
Oh, look, he's got a picture of little Lama Laura.
No, that says like Justin, not Justin.
Oh,
It took Justin a little while to realise what I'd done, but
that's funny.
Is that Lance?
yes, that's Lance.
Hey, Lance.
This is Lance. Yes.
Lance, what's up?
Hey guys, how's everyone?
Another
We're
day
feeling
in
good.
paradise. How's the weather out there?
Oh, not good. Windy and rainy.
Oh,
Oh, same weather here.
Lance, where are you?
Seattle.
Seattle. Okay.
Don't forget, if today's a bad day, you can write it off as it's an extra day.
Right.
Yes, exactly. I get paid one extra day this year, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Stayed up a little later than I wanted to last night. My daughter flew in from San Diego for the weekend, and so I had to go pick her up at the airport about 11. And I thought, oh man, she's gonna freak out when she feels the turbulence coming into the airport because it was so windy and rainy last
Mhm.
night.
Mhm. Looks dark where you are. Is it really that dark in Seattle right now?
Oh yeah, 6 o'clock, 6:15.
Yeah, you gotta remember
dark.
he's way behind us in time.
Right.
Well,
I didn't
me
even think
he
of
is.
that. Yeah.
He's 3 hours behind
Yeah,
me.
Yeah.
it's super cloudy. You know, if the sun, if it was a clear day, it might not be quite as dark. But and I'm far north. My latitude is like 47 something.
Mhm.
Okay.
We got a little sun peeking out right now, Paul.
oh, do you?
Yeah. Check the
Oh yeah, I've
check the
got
yard cam.
I've got sunshine, but it's just colder than hell.
Yeah, the
Top
warmth
line.
is coming through. Check the yard cam.
That'll work.
Hang on.
The squirrel cam.
Yeah, hang on.
Wow, it really is dark there. Holy crap! It's really dark. I can see the street. All we can see is street lights and window. I have to check in every once in a while just to let you guys know I'm still alive.
Yeah, well, it's good. We're always glad to have you.
Really appreciate that. It's good to be here, brothers. It really is, and sisters. It's always good to be in a chat with people who actually care. Except for Justin.
Yeah,
Oh,
everybody picks on Justin.
shut up.
You shut up.
Oh look, Paul's got his cameras on and the obligatory car passed.
Got a little bit of snow going in the backyard there.
Yeah, we had snow overnight.
Yeah, we didn't get much. Probably because you're right by the lake. Well,
Yeah, just a little bit of lake
That's
lake
yeah, a
effect
little-
dusting.
yeah.
Brighter than that.
what? I meant to ask you also what happened with. Remember, you had that fire with the neighbors.
There's the snow from before.
What's going on with the neighbor's house? Are they redoing it or?
Slowly, but the thing of it is I think that it ended up the lot was sold and somebody bought it, and now they've got some guys down there working on it. They've been
Okay.
working on it now for days and days and days.
I was
weeks
just
and
wondering because it's been a good almost a year now.
What's the year? Yep.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about derelict property. They're working on it. One of these days, Paul, I promise you, when I'm down in the city, I'll visit you.
Hey, who's that cartoon character? See that picture, Laura? Who's the cartoon character that's got the hair up and away like that and light colored like that?
Oh, what's his name?
Fido Dido.
Something
No,
like
Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo. That's it.
Who the hell is Fido Dido?
I don't know.
Oh, no, really?
I was thinking Freakazoid. You know who
Laura.
Freakazoid is?
Google Fido Dido.
No,
Come on.
no, I'm busy doing stuff.
No, come on. Get Fido Dido.
Freakazoid came out in the
Sorry,
90s and
Fido.
it wasn't around very long.
I can't even spell it.
Fido.
You know what I see a little bit?
Fido.
Guy Fieri. A little bit
Hey, what?
with that hair.
Yeah.
Hair
Oh,
bomb.
oh,
Hair
oh.
bomb.
Well, she finally got out and flew her drone. You haven't flown it in how long, Laura?
Just under a year, I think.
Did
A
you get any
year.
good content, Laura?
No, I don't really think.
You
Just
got
in.
some ducks in a pond.
Justin, here's your education. That is Fido Dido. Back in the 80s and
Oh,
90s.
I see. Okay, I didn't know who that was.
1989 to be exact.
Yeah.
Okay. PepsiCo. PepsiCo? Wait, Pepsi?
Is the mascot of 7-Up?
Yeah.
7-Up.
Oh,
He looks
Okay.
like a knockoff of what the hell was that show in the 90s?
Ed and Eddie.
Well, kind of, but then there was the other one. Fuck, it was a Nickelodeon show.
He reminds me
Oh.
of oh,
I
what's
can't
his
think
name?
of the name now.
If you guys know, chat, let us know.
Damn, I can't think of the guy's name. It was it was a show from the Nickelodeon in the 90s. I just can't think of the name of it offhand. at
The only
moment.
thing I can think of is Ed and Eddie, and I know that's not right.
Well, it does remind me of that, but there's another one. Started with the Z, I believe.
My name's Ed. My dad's name's Ed, and the local hardware store guy that runs it, his name is Ed. Every time we go in there, it's the three Eds, Ed, and Eddie.
Hey,
Every time.
Justin Lance is flipping you off.
Let it happen.
Hey, I'm driving. I'm not flipping anyone off.
I wouldn't put it past him though. I really wouldn't.
Fingers on the wheel is okay, Lance. That's okay.
Okay.
He doesn't
He
look
took-
like he's watching the road at all either.
Actually, I just pulled into the parking lot.
Oh yeah, you got your parking space. Lance doubles as the school proprietor. You know,
Custodian, yeah.
he's there before school and after.
Caretaker.
Yeah.
The school caretaker.
Yep.
In fact, it's raining and I am the only dude
Oh yeah.
in the parking lot.
Yep.
The only
Well,
dude. Oh,
worry about
it's
someone
not windy
bumping
here.
you.
Look at the flag. It is not windy here today.
What you need to do, Lance, is to get yourself a sign and plant it right there. It says, this is for Lance. Lance's Cadena.
It may sound a little stupid, but are you teaching or are you a
Oh, he
student?
teaches.
You're
Yeah,
teaching?
I teach photography, video, drones, and yearbook.
I know somebody who does photography. Can I link them your anything?
Sure.
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
Do you have any like can you shout out any links?
Okay. That's what-
So while my you can go to my YouTube channel.
His
and it's-
YouTube channel. Yep.
He's got his own YouTube channel. Okay, let me
my-
check that out right now. Is it Lance Cadena? Is it right?
Cadena. Lance
Yep.
Cadena.
At YouTube?
Yes.
Okay, I'll check that out. I
And
want to
then
make
my
sure that
Facebook,
I get this
I've got,
right.
and I've also got Lance Cadena Photography.
Okay, I'm checking it out.
And then I've got my personal
yeah.
Lance Cadena
Little one.
Facebook as well.
Yeah, there's a little round thing. Don't
Okay.
throw it because it's got little balls in it.
Okay, there it is. I'm going to sub right now. I'm subbing
Got a little what? in it?
and I'm hitting the bell.
You go.
Done
Say that
deal.
again,
Awesome.
Laura?
Thank you, sir.
Come again, Laura?
I'm not talking to you, Justin.
Laura, you know you love Justin.
Yeah, when he's asleep.
And I'm
Sarah,
always
send
looking
me
for
the
guest speakers. Always looking for guest speakers, even remotely, if you want to, anyone ever want to join. Zoom with me.
I'm going to have to take you up on that, Lance.
Okay.
guest speakers for what are you talking about? For like
But Lance, he's got
For anyone that's had kidney stones, that's the first guy I would take.
he's
Right.
Because we want to
None,
know about the string.
They
Nanya
dug his
doesn't-
guts out.
Nanya doesn't have a camera for his.
No, I want to. We're working on it. Justin's going to send it to me.
I'm gonna send him that other one I have. I just
Yeah, I really
gotta
appreciate it, Justin. Thank
find
you.
it.
Well, if you
Let me
get in
look for
line
that,
and
matter of fact.
things from Justin, he may just send you that new microphone he's got that he said is a piece of junk.
Justin, it's not like,
That's not what I said.
What did you say?
Do you have a microphone, Nanya?
I'm just rocking the headset.
Oh, okay.
Any care package you can send to me, I'll take it, brother, for sure.
And what you need to do, Justin, you send so
I just
many
need
things.
to make sure
so many-
you get the right info so that you can send it to the right place.
Yeah, I gotta find a webcam. It's here somewhere though. It's
I want to make sure
Either-
that
yep, right here.
I want to make
Uh,
sure you get the info. I mean, I'm fine with sharing it here because it's just us, but
There you go.
we must
There's the
rather
webcam. Look at that.
not do that. if I
Let
can
me
help
plug it in. I just want to make sure it still works. But the bracket is broken on the bottom.
I don't care
Uh,
about that, dude. I'm a mechanic. I can fix
But if you do some double-sided tape
that, dude.
and
I'm a
then just
mechanic.
put it on top of your monitor, you're good to go.
I'm a mechanic. I can fix. I'm a craftsman, if that means anything.
Let me
I can
double
fix
check
that.
this real quick.
I just want to make sure that we get it right because I don't know how to send you my info without it being compromised. So let's do that.
Yep, still works.
Oh, it looks fairly good actually. Not nearly
It's-
as
and
good as
now-
the one you have, but it's fairly good.
Now, I'm just gonna warn you, it does have a very wide angle, so
That's okay.
like the lens on this is one of the reasons I stopped using it was because it's like fucking
Yeah, it's really wide.
it will capture quite a bit of area. So But
you're
it's a
about
good
that
camera.
big you're about that big in the picture, right?
Yeah.
yeah, between my pants.
It's so good to have
Mm.
such good friends. I love you guys. Just so you know. Really appreciate you guys.
Justin, you know
No,
what you need to do?
here I'll put my email in the chat and you can just email me your address.
All right, I'll do that. Okay.
Justin, you know what
Yeah,
you
go
need to
back
do?
to
What?
the YouTube.
So for every package, you send out so many things because you're such a kind young man. You
Yeah.
need to click you need to clip the string, like an inch of that string that you had, and put in the care package
Ew,
And you-
gross.
as a souvenir.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm putting it on ice, Justin, for future generations to enjoy.
I don't know what's enjoyment about that, but all right. All right, let me.
Don't
plug
tell
my
nobody
fucking
else.
keyboard. Let me plug my
If
keyboard.
Justin's DNA gets out to the public, we're doomed. We're in
I'm
trouble.
glad you said that and not me.
We're in trouble.
There you go.
One Justin's
And
enough.
just by the way, too, if you ever need to get a hold of me, my email for my channel is on my YouTube page. So
Okay.
Hey,
My
Justin,
about sucker.
speaking of your DNA, how's your trips to the sperm bank going? You go every how often?
yeah, right there
Drone
wouldn't let me
okay,
go to
there
no
it is,
damn
drone gaming,
sperm
got
bank.
it.
Crazy.
Drone gaming, got
Well,
it.
you know, you like to share, so
I just gotta find a little box to put it in. Something I can ship it in.
hey, here comes Captain Joe.
What up,
Hey,
Joe?
what's up?
All
So
the
what you're
boxes-
saying, Justin, is that camera had the right angle, so when you got up, your whole big fat ass was showing.
Not even half the whole
Well,
thing.
the thing was, is when I was doing OnlyFans, I needed a really wide lens because it
Oh,
was so
boy.
large.
Yeah, buddy.
You know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I told you, you better not show anybody that microscope.
I think he's confusing telescope and microscope.
I know the right
Oh.
letter it starts with. Hey,
Hey,
Lance, got something to show you.
Fuck, I'm
Got
gonna have
something to show
look in the
you.
box.
Oh
have
yeah,
nothing.
look at that. Look at
Look.
that.
Look
Yep.
at this.
Perfect.
And it's got
That'll
play
work.
in it.
Show
Got
me the
play in it,
bottom.
got
Got
your thing.
Show me where your finger is.
Excuse you?
Hold on. A little light on the
The
subject.
answer is he'll put it wherever you like if you ask him to.
You
Nicely.
took, I don't see it all, Jim. You're not on.
Wait a minute, let
Okay,
me
that-
let me spotlight you.
Trying to get to the.
There you go.
Okay, and turn it the other way so I can.
When you turn it the other way, you see it's got a
No,
bolt
I'm
for-
sorry. Flip it 45 or 90. The other way.
Yeah, Dusty Nunya's been
That's
around
really
for
just-
quite a
I'll
while.
flip it all around. How about that?
Sometimes he goes a while
Okay,
without
cool.
seeing them.
Awesome.
Yeah, I get a little
And then it's got a lot of play in it.
sometimes.
Yes.
Give me a second. I got a
Good. That'll work.
emails giving me some stuff. I gotta grab my phone. I'll be right back.
Look at this stupid ass light. Still out of focus. Damn Temu camera.
All right, sorry about that.
There you go. So I figured out
try to
last
get
night
this,
how to do it.
Set up with Justin.
Yeah, Lance, he can't sleep not knowing how to do that. He dreams about it at nighttime.
No, I didn't dream about it. I just sat here and I said, you know what? I looked at the one he sent me, and then I looked at the one I had, and I went, you know what? The easiest way to do it is put the two together. So I laid the two on top of each other and laid them together and fit them and everything. And then I cut that little section. I took the in AutoCAD. I took the
You don't even want to
little
know.
hole and made
Sounds
the
like me
hole
and
in
my
between
ex-wife.
where all the holes were. I just put holes and came out with it, and it came out all right.
Well, you were inspired though by his trip yesterday to the vet. So
Oh yeah, that girl.
There it
Had to
is.
switch
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Makes me wish I was a dog and she was doing the anal exam.
Do you want to get an anal exam? The hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was a dog, shoot.
It's like this
Tino's
time.
Tino's still smiling from yesterday.
yeah,
Joe said this time I want you to use two fingers.
We just got a Jollibee's and a Chick-fil-A here in Michigan close to us that I want to try both. Which one's better, Justin?
I've never heard of the other one. Chick-fil-A is pretty damn good. So
I've never heard of the other one either.
Ever heard of Jolly Bees?
no, but Chick-fil-A
No,
is super
Chick-fil-A is good.
Is good.
And that's why, because they close on Sundays, that's why Mondays and Saturday evenings, that place is fucking packed. Dude, Chick-fil-A is like, and they're very good customer service too.
I was just gonna say the
Like
coolest
it-
thing that I think about it is you can watch that attendant follow each car through the parking lot.
Well, it almost feels like when you go to Chick-fil-A, it almost feels like a fast food restaurant, not fast food like what you normally think of.
And I'm
Like
surprised they let
McDonald's.
them do that because you would think it would be security concerns when the guy's walking around near the cars and stuff. No,
But that's what I'm saying is like, when you go to McDonald's and Taco Bell, it feels like you're eating cheap fast food. When you go to Chick-fil-A, it feels like you're going through a drive-through restaurant, not a fast food place. It feels
Okay.
like the food is very good. The customer service is really good. You're in and out, even though there'll be 100 cars in the drive-through, you get through there pretty damn quick.
I'll tell you, the high school kids
It's pretty good.
love Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah, it's very
I
popular.
don't like
now
it
when
at
I go there, because we're gonna do that today, what should I get? What's the best thing I should
all.
get?
Chicken.
Don't get the McNuggets. or whatever they're called.
Don't get the
They're
nuggets?
terrible.
You
Well,
don't
the
get the
thing
nuggets.
is we can tell you what to get, but really it's.
But it's all by taste. What you want?
I
yeah,
would,
that's
what I
true.
would do is don't go through the drive-through, go inside so you can sit and look at the menu for a few minutes.
Okay.
Don't
Okay.
go through because you don't want to go through the drive-through unless you know what you want.
know
because
what
it's
you
a
get. Yeah,
very-
what you like, what you don't.
Those drive-throughs are very busy, so don't go through there unless you
Dude,
know what you want.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Justin. Yesterday there was a line as far as I could see.
Like Nunya's gonna start a fucking riot in the damn Chick-fil-A
Maybe,
drive-through.
maybe. That's not me. I probably would want to. That's not me though.
Spicy chicken
Okay.
sandwich. Yes, those are very good, Donald.
That's
Like I
probably
said, what I would do is just go in there, kind of browse around the menu and see what interests you. It's to me, they pretty much make all good foods.
Well, and they're really friendly too. If you go in there and say, "I've never been to a Chick-fil-A before, ever,"
Yeah.
they'll give you the whole lowdown.
Like their employees are treated pretty well by the company too. Like
I
that's
bet.
why I said it feels like a high end. Like I said, it feels like you're going through a restaurant, fast food. That's the best way I can describe it. It doesn't feel
My
like
son-
traditional fast food.
My son stops there in the morning because when he goes inside, when he's on duty or coming off duty, in uniform, he gets his free, right? So he'll go there. And yesterday he's standing there and the manager, it was a new girl. And the manager walks up and tells the girl, before you finish with him, come get me. Because they got to put codes in, right? So he orders his stuff and that, and he's going by his girlfriend's house. So it served him right because he ordered stuff for his girlfriend too. So the girl gets up there, does everything. Hits the thing, it says, hits the total and everything. It says it's $28 and something. And he just looked at it and he pays it. He said he paid it, right? And he said it served him right because he shouldn't have been getting stuff for his girlfriend. And then what happened was the manager come up and chewed that girl out. Why didn't you come get me first? Like this. He paid for it. Why did you come get me? And he said, that's all right. I got free yesterday. Like that. And then he said, yeah, God don't like ugly. You know, I said, good for you.
See, Donald's got his whole lineup of food he likes to get. A spicy chicken sandwich with waffle fries and a lemonade.
Mark White says, Jollibee is a Filipino burger place. Okay.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. So
It has like a bee logo. I mean, obviously it's Jollibee. Apparently Happy Bee or something.
I'm only saying since I've never tried it, I would choose Chick-fil-A, but that's just my opinion.
Hey, Mark, Chick-fil-A or Jollibee?
Yeah,
Which
I don't
one?
know if he's ever had Chick-fil-A, so
I'm gonna have to try both, right? Like,
I'll go get a sandwich from both and try both.
yeah,
of
maybe
them.
that's a good idea. Maybe get a chicken sandwich from both. Okay, it's probably a good plan.
If they have, I don't know if Jollibee sells chicken.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they do.
Because like Chick-fil-A, they don't sell. I don't think they sell any
I
kind.
don't think they can hear you from that far away.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they
Who the hell are
do.
you talking to?
David, he's shouting things in the background.
Tell them to shut up.
He said to say to Nunya, don't forget to. Hold on, he's coming to tell you.
Don't you? Don't forget, when you get there, say, Justin sent me. Justin 10%. Get your 10%
Yeah,
discount.
say, yeah, you want to get your coupon from Justin.
Yep, you tell them that I'm one of they're one of my
Affiliate.
YouTube sponsors, and you're to use my affiliate link. It's hashtag give me my fucking chicken sandwich.
You better believe I will. You better believe I will. In fact, we're just joking. I'm in fact going to do this.
Go in there and say, yeah, hashtag give me
As
my
soon as
fucking
that dude
sandwich.
comes to my car window, I'm gonna be like, "You do know Justin Stickley sent me, right?" And he's gonna look me in the face and be like, "What?"
Oh, you just tell him
Thank you very much, Lance.
Hey, Nanya, you just tell him he's a big shot.
Is it okay if I post my my YouTube live that we're doing now, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
We're doing
Yeah,
live
none of us
gaming,
really-
streaming.
Just to be honest, just to let you know, none of us care if you post links or anything in our chat.
I just want you to know
Yeah.
because a lot of people don't like it, so I just want to make sure.
No,
it's okay.
all
Eddie.
of us are cool with that.
We're not a lot of people.
That's
Eddie,
no,
when
you know what?
get
You're not
there,
wrong about that.
Unless
Eddie-
unless
we only-
unless you're posting like some naked pictures of David or something, but other than that,
No, Eddie,
Or
when you get
anything-
there
anything that
and
has
you
to do
say
with mud
you quote Justin 10%, do not mention his surname unless you like a saliva burger.
Or they're gonna tax me.
No, they'll give you saliva in
they're
your
gonna
burger.
spit
Now
on
they're
it.
gonna spit in my food. I'm working on that email as we speak, Justin. Just give me a minute. I'm not very good with this, so I'm just still trying to figure it out.
Just go to
Oh, man.
compose, put my email into
Yeah.
the top line, and
I
then
think
just
I
go down to the
closed it by accident. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Okay, compose.
and then put my email on the very top line to 2.
Okay, find messages document. No, that's not it. There it is. 2. Got it.
And then just in the very bottom
Paste.
box,
Got it.
just write your address in the bottom box and hit send.
Oh, he didn't stream last night, Mark? I was gonna watch, usually that's right during dinner, so I never see
Okay,
him
and then
live,
I'll
and I
put
watch it in the morning. That's
Who didn't
interesting, he
stream?
wasn't on.
Oh, shit, what's
Who
my
didn't?
address?
Hey, Justin,
Coast to coast.
Justin, why don't you send Lance that new microphone? He needs one.
I'm not sending him my new microphone. Are you nuts?
And give me the string instead of an inch, give me 2 inches.
Yeah.
I want to spread it.
He
up
just
there
wants
to
he wants a sample string.
That's fucking disgusting.
And Justin, why haven't you told them to shut up about your little string?
I don't want to talk about that no more.
That's what you kept telling me yesterday.
Because I didn't feel good yesterday. Like, oh no, I'd rather not talk about it no more. It's behind me.
My address is.
Well, Nanya, you know the story about his string.
He
No, I
knows
don't
about it.
actually. No,
No,
I don't.
don't ask about it. I'll tell you later.
Well, here's the deal.
Here we go.
Here,
We're
you know,
going down the road.
They put the catheter in his weenie, you know,
Yeah.
and they attached a string to it. And then after how many days they tell you to leave it in?
4 to 7, but I pulled it out the third day.
4 to
Okay.
7 days, and it had a long string hanging out the bottom that was dragging around on the floor.
It was not dragging around on the floor.
And he had to keep the cats away from it because they kept grabbing it and trying to.
What are you doing with your junk out with the cats around? They're probably already trying to bat at it. You guys are awesome. I
So
love
you pulled
guys
it
so
out
much.
yesterday, right, Justin?
Yesterday morning. at like
Yesterday
3 o'clock
morning.
in the morning.
So he's been offering samples to everybody of the.
Samples.
Yeah.
Ew, gross. No.
Well, I'll give you a little fun fact about me that's embarrassing. Pee smells like chicken soup. I don't know what's going on.
Ew.
The doctor told me that it could be lupus. I don't think it is, but it could be. So if your pee smells like chicken soup, it could be lupus.
Well,
Now,
how,
you
how
get
do you,
to
how do you, how do you,
Chick-fil-A.
how do you test it with a small spoon or what?
I mean,
Eddie,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
when you get to Chick-fil-A, make sure you don't mispronounce it and say Dick-fil-A. Because you'll get Justin String.
That's right.
You guys are gross.
uh, 4, 5.
Well, Justin has been debating whether or not to take little pieces of his string, putting it on a card, and then autographing it with the date.
Hey, yeah, just put it on your when you do your live streams.
Yeah,
We'll auction it off.
yeah. There you go.
All right.
Yeah, that's nasty.
That is gross. Man.
Hey, watch. This is what Justin did. He went.
I'm just glad you're well, Justin.
There you go.
Actually,
After all that
surprisingly, I
pain.
didn't even feel it.
I was gonna say after
Hey,
all
I
that.
thought it
pain-
was gonna hurt, but it didn't.
Did you see Joe
Good,
showed you
Justin.
how? There's. How do you do it,
Justin wasn't
Joe?
watching. Watch, hold on. Justin went anyway.
I'm sending Justin. Let me know if you get it.
Let me
Huh.
check.
Okay, let's get back. Let's
It's
get
gonna
back
take
to
a second.
Bill.
I
Coast
just
to
sent
coast.
it.
Does
Justin,
anyone
just
know
give
why
you
it was
like
down?
nightmares. Look,
No, because it didn't
You
hurt.
already
So
sent him a string. Good job, Justin.
Probably nightmares were before he had the surgery. Is what it was. Right.
Well, when he went out right away, except when he was waking up, he made a comment about Biden and Trump.
I
Yep,
did.
there you
I
go.
blamed,
Obama.
no, I blamed
Obama.
Obama and Biden for my kidney stone. Apparently, when I was under anesthesia.
I don't want to get. I really don't want to get into politics, but I'm.
Well,
gonna
I
tell you
don't think
this.
kidney,
I'm not a Trump supporter.
kidney stones
but at
doesn't
least he
fall in
knows
the
where he's
political
at.
realm, you know.
At least he knows where he's at. Paul, this guy we have now is so
Ew, gross,
senile.
Rory.
It's
Oh,
an embarrassment. How dare you, America, let this guy do this and not give him the help he needs?
What
It's
the hell are we
embarrassing.
looking
It
at?
really is. In
Well,
my-
what's embarrassing, Nunya, is they go on television and tell you how wonderful
What
he
are
is.
we, what are we
Right.
looking at here?
So, do I need to turn this on to get a better mic
No.
sound?
Well, which mic? Which do you have, an external mic or what?
oh, that one's
I'm
cool.
thinking it's on my.
Wait, you put your
webcam.
phone in there?
It sounds like your camera mic. It is your camera mic.
Put your phone
I'm
in there,
tapping my
USA?
camera now.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
So
What,
should I
say it
turn
again?
that on then? Or no?
You can select your microphones down in the bottom down there where it says the arrow next to the mic.
So you can actually mount that to your
No.
drone too, right?
What you do is you go to
That's pretty cool.
systems and go to sound.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
It's for an iPhone,
And
it
then you
looks
can
like.
choose your microphone. Go over to systems right there on the
That's
side,
pretty
Right there.
cool.
See, he's showing
Up
you
at the
the
top.
screen.
and then go over to sound, and then you can choose your input. You got your speakers and your microphone, but you only
Great.
have one microphone. So.
Choose your microphone.
The crazy thing is today we
Click
can
the up
3D
arrow
print
there on microphone.
pretty much anything, even that. Has anybody
Yeah.
3D printed stuff for their drone yet?
Fuck off with your 3D printing.
See, you only have one microphone hooked up. Do you
But
have
Lance's
another one?
drone, not mine.
I was gonna say Lance does, right?
Do you have another microphone, Lance?
I have a head. No, I don't have my headset. No.
Rob also 3D prints, right? Rob does.
What does it you
He
see
does.
down there? It says input and it says microphone and it has a right arrow. If you click that on the right arrow, what does that tell you?
It should
Did
show
you
you
get it,
microphones,
Justin?
right?
It just, all it does is give him a test, and then he can choose the channels and the volume of the microphone.
Oh, see the input volume right there. You can put that up to about 50%.
Did you get my
any
info,
better, guys?
Justin?
Is that any better?
Well, not really, because webcam mics just kind of suck in general, so
Okay.
it's not really nothing you're doing or your computer.
What is audio enhancements just down below that?
I mean, I think that's pretty much
Nothing.
like
already
equalizer
on,
kind of
so.
thing, sort of.
That will make you sound like a real man.
But I mean, webcam mics suck in general, so I mean, it's nothing he's doing.
It's not like
his-
Justin. It won't sound like Justin.
Shut up.
Justin,
Why would anybody
Just-
want to sound like Justin?
Well, you
just
know,
give me
Lance, show that. See that microphone that Justin just got? He paid $10 for that.
Timu.
Okay. You go on Temu and see if you can find this for $10.
Justin, when you get confirmation, let me know just so I know you got it. Okay.
I know how it is now.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, good.
All right.
Hey,
I kinda jumbled up what I wrote, but you get it.
He
Yeah, I don't
definitely
know.
needs. He definitely needs a new
Come on,
microphone.
people.
You talking about coast to coast?
Yeah.
I don't know, because usually he'll tell everybody if he's canceling a show. So I don't know.
Well, he didn't say anything. It just didn't show up.
Yeah,
And he
like I
posted
said,
something on Facebook to me yesterday, so I don't.
I mean, just message him in Messenger. He'll usually get back with you. Just
Yeah.
ask him if he's okay.
Why is it shipping?
Because it's possible he could have had like a family emergency or
What?
something.
F, they got shipping on it.
Shipping
I'm
on
sorry.
what? Joe?
I'm getting orders in for the for my what you call it, the team shoot. And
Okay.
I'm getting shipping added to it. In the first order, I got shipping turned off. It pisses me off because I pay like an extra 13, 14 cents when I refund it. I
Right.
still got to pay that.
Right. Tacking on some fees. Yeah.
But this is what I
Okay.
like. I've got 14 seniors, right?
Yeah.
And there's a $50 poster that I make about $34 on, $36 on.
Oh,
So I make $36 on that one, and there's 16 of them, and they're buying the $50 packages. So I'm getting $100 orders from each one.
Well, none. You know
Yes.
what he's talking about when he says he's got 50 seniors. He goes and shoots photos over at the senior citizen home of the wheelchair races.
Oh.
There you go. They pay good too.
I just got a new camera that I actually found. It's a
Oh, was it
it's
at a
Costco.
tripod
I don't know
out
if
in
you
the
guys know
parking
what
lot?
that is. AKASO 4K
Joe's over there.
cam. And I haven't used it yet, but it fits in the I'm gonna try to hang it from the drone somehow.
Plug it in. Plug it in. Plug it in.
But I'm gonna take some video with it and wouldn't mind having some feedback on it.
Said it's an action cam.
Yeah, Action Cam's a
You
4K
actually,
AKASO.
What are you going to strap
Actually,
it on?
It's
Eddie?
it's EK 7000.
none.
What
Yeah, have
kind
you
of drone
tried
you gonna
plugging
strap
it?
it on?
What'd you
I
say,
think that-
Justin?
I was gonna say, have you tried plugging it into your computer? Because some of the action cams will actually come up as a webcam.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think
Yep.
of that. No, I
Plug
have
it in
not.
and
I'm
check
plugging it in
your-
right now to my PC just to charge it because it's totally dead.
Okay. All right. When it turns on, go over to your video settings and zoom
And see if I can access. Okay.
see if it's under the camera settings, but
Okay.
it's gonna have to be on first.
You can still send me free stuff. I'm okay with that.
Well, I'm saying try it out, because if that's 4K, you're gonna have, it's way better than the one I'm gonna send you.
It's 4K, Ultra HD. It's Wi-Fi capable. It's called AKASO, the brand, and it's model EK 7000. I was just wondering if it's any good because I'm really not sure. It's really light. It almost feels like there's nothing in my hands.
Lance Mark's giving you shit in the chat, by the way.
So I think it'll work good with the drone because it's so light. It's got a bubble lens on it.
He said because Lance don't have a simple
Oh,
mic to
I know
plug
it.
in.
Isn't that the
It's all
truth?
good. It's all good,
Isn't that
guys.
the truth?
Well, yeah, Marie, they do sound like they're covered up. Like I said, in general, webcams just their mics suck.
Hey, Mark, read it. And
Much
leave
love, Marie. Much love.
everything I have.
Much love, JRC.
Hey,
All
let
of
me
you
know
guys in
when
the
that-
chat, Mudball.
Let me know when your camera turns on, Nanya, and I'll see if I can. Because if it acts as a webcam, Zoom
I want to
should
give it
pick
a
up.
second so that it can charge before I try to turn it on, or it's going to turn off again.
Yeah, because otherwise, if it does recognize it as a webcam, Zoom should pick it up.
The
Yep.
weird thing is, it's lighter than the cord that I'm plugging it in with. It's so light, it feels like there's nothing in my hand. It has a space for an SD card. It looks very much like a Sony.
I would think that he should be able to use it as a webcam.
It looks very much like a GoPro. I even have a waterproof case for it, but you can't use the
Jeff?
microphone with the waterproof case because the microphone is blocks the microphone.
Well, most waterproof cases do that. They don't, because
Yeah,
otherwise
they're not-
underwater, all you hear is blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, they're not so concerned about the sound underwater.
I'm talking into the microphone for you, RC. Much love, brother. Or sister. I don't actually know, to be honest.
Is it?
John?
Does it?
No,
Does it look
JRC
like?
is
Does it look like
John.
it's powering the camera?
Right now, it's doing nothing. I don't see
Yep.
a light. I don't see anything. Let me try
Oh.
turning it on right now and see what happens.
Hit the power button. Yep.
Now
Power
John's
button.
going at you, Lance. They're like attacking you in the chat now.
Yeah, it's not doing anything.
Apparently they focused on Lance. at
It
the
may
moment.
not work.
No, it does work. I've had it on before. It's just dead. Wait, do I even have? I think I have a battery in it. It can't. Oh, it doesn't have a battery in it. That would explain it.
Was it Nunya that just talked directly into the mic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Eddie, don't do that ever again.
Don't
It
ever
hurts
do
my-
that again.
Why does it look like Donald's in a prison cell?
Donald's in a prison cell.
It
Don't
didn't
ever
hurt
do
me.
that again, you son of a.
He looks
didn't
mysterious.
really bother me too much on
He's
my
got
headphones,
headphones.
You see?
but it
There we go. There's some light.
I wasn't trying to hurt your ears, brother.
it hurt. It didn't hurt my ears. It hurt my sensibilities. It's just
Okay. Okay.
it's like ah.
This thing came with a charger. I have 2 extra. Okay, so I got to plug. these
Donald,
batteries
half
in.
your face is like blown out just by
I know the sun is coming through that window right there.
Yeah, I don't know how you're
Okay.
sitting there like that. That would annoy the hell
Going
out of
in
me
like
with that sun in my
lights.
face.
There it is. There was junk on the charger thing. I got to charge the batteries first, so I'm going to do that. But it came with a charger with 2 batteries. I found this in the trash.
And it works.
Yep. And 2 batteries, a charger,
Well, here's my question:
a
is
handful of extras.
you said batteries? What is it using? AA, regular, or
No. They're rechargeable. They're,
I know, but they
Probably little battery packs. is
no,
what he
they're
said.
they're like proprietary looking ones.
okay, because a lot
Yeah,
of
They
those.
have
what-
the actual name of the camera
What-
on it.
What they are, they're little battery packs that slide in. They're
Yeah,
proprietary battery packs.
Yeah, they're PG 1050 is what they are. AKASO.
Mr. JR. JRC.
That's
That's
it, John.
I'm so glad I tuned in today because I really could use the help, Justin. I appreciate it. Even if this does work, it's always good to have a backup.
Well,
And
Laura
this
always
one's mobile.
recommends if you need anything at all, you call Justin. He
No, I
knows.
don't.
I'll call David. He's always Johnny on the spot.
Always calling me names.
Mark said you need some white blinds. Oh, Mark's talking to you in the chat.
Eddie,
Donald.
I've got a funny feeling the action camera you've got is the one I've got.
Very similar. Okay.
No, I think it is the one I've got. I
Same
just not-
exact one.
Yeah.
It's got a bubble on the front. There's a mode
Yep.
button on the front.
Yep.
There's like a red power on the top of it.
What model number did you say it was?
It is EK7000 on the front
Said
of it,
you
right
need
above the
some
mode
white
button.
blinds,
It says
Don, to diffuse the
EK7000.
light.
I think
Yep, it's it's the one I've got. It's a perfect good web.
same one. It's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good action camera.
Okay.
Does it work as a webcam too? Laura?
I didn't get round to.
Haven't
use-
tried it yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, all you gotta do is plug it into the computer and turn it on. Zoom
Yeah,
will pick it up.
These
and
dang batteries
instantly
charged
if
first,
it
but
is.
yeah.
My question would be: is do you have to have batteries in it to use it? If
Yeah, it won't even turn
Yes.
on. Yeah, it
if
doesn't.
you're
It won't even
plugging
work.
direct.
Yeah, it won't even work. I
Yeah,
tried.
but I'd almost bet you those batteries have some kind of charge on them already. Just pop one in. I'm sure it's.
I mean,
usually
I'm plugging it
products
into the
come with-
PC, so I'm not really sure.
Well, most electronics, usually the batteries will come with about a half charge on them.
Yeah, no, they're totally dead. I bet. You know what? Let's try one. Not gonna hurt anything. Let's try one. It's a cute little thing. So little.
Oh, quite Justin like that. It's not small.
Oh, what's Donald doing?
Putting a hat on.
No, he's doing something. I think he's what Mark said.
Okay,
in the
let's try
chat.
turning
Yeah,
it.
well,
Well,
let me stop that.
Hey, hold. You got to hold the power button. I think. Nope, not working.
Yeah, I got my plants up there, but I do have
No, they're dead.
my.
There you go.
oh yeah, that actually
Look at
that.
it blocks the light, but still lets
Yep.
it in.
What I just? Oh,
There
I
you
just
go.
Turns
saw
it into a
it.
giant softbox.
Any
saw
any
it.
any
Yeah.
luck, Eddie?
That actually looks
Uh,
good.
no.
Put that over the window.
Yeah, my plants are in the window, so
Oh,
it's kind of hard to.
That would make sense. There's an issue with the cord I'm plugging in. The lights weren't lighting up on the charger.
Plants.
That's a problem.
If I knock off my plants and kill my
Fix
plants,
it.
So what kind of a cord does it have, Ed? Is it?
It's got just like the standard USB for your
no,
phone.
not gonna do it.
You-
It's, I think it's
USB-C?
the
Not
it's
gonna
the
do
C
it.
type. Not really sure what type it is. It's the old school phone type
It's
charger.
a micro USB.
Yeah, it's one of the old school ones. It's not the new one. It's like the one for Samsung's
Like this?
2000 to something. It's
Yeah,
not the new one where it's like oval.
It's got the
Yeah, it's this one.
slanted end on it.
Yeah, it's got like a boat shape.
Yep.
Yeah,
Do it.
look at mine. That
Like,
one?
he's-
We
Oh,
don't
it's
see
the
you,
big
Justin.
wide one.
We don't see you, Justin.
Is it is it pretty wide, or is it the?
I
little thing?
mean, it's flat on top and has a boat shape to it.
Okay, that is a mini USB.
Yeah, it's definitely a mini. Just
Well,
having
you have mini USB.
For whatever
you
reason,
have
this
micro
cord doesn't-
USB. You have
doesn't wanna
USB-C, USB-A. That would be mini USB.
I'm gonna have to like prop this thing up
Actually,
against a rock in order to make
Wi-Fi
it work.
count.
What do you mean, Mark? What have I done to my microphone?
Yeah, you sound a little muffled.
Oh.
Well, he bought a cheap microphone. You know, that's the problem.
I sound muffled.
Yep.
How do I?
Is that better?
Okay, I don't know.
Oh,
That's
damn,
a
we
little
can
better.
hear you.
Let me try to find a different cord. I'll
Talk
be
a
right
little
back.
bit,
Give me a sec.
Justin, so we can see.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Yeah, that's much
Does
better.
that sound better?
Not
Okay, I just had to adjust it.
Look, won't you stop?
The gain was turned all the way down, so that's probably what it was.
You gave me the cord with it. Oh, wait.
Plants. What? Nope. Don't hear
No,
you.
you have to go into your sound settings on Zoom and switch your microphone. Switch it to your headset.
Down at the bottom. Bottom left.
Where the little arrow is next to mute, click that.
It shows a microphone. You click on that.
Click the little arrow, and then a list should come up of your microphones, and you just choose your headset.
There we go. Problem solved. The cord, whatever cord I was using to charge it, was trash. I went with the one that came that I found with it, and it's working.
It's working. Okay.
What would I do without? What would I do? Yes, I'd be lost, brother.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
we can
So-
hear you.
Is it
It's
better
so
than,
amazing to know. Paul, you remember back in the day when we were kids with the long ass phone wire?
Yeah.
We wished we could talk like this and see somebody, right?
Yeah.
So,
Now you don't want. them to
You're
see you.
talking about the cans
Yeah,
with a string.
so
yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the kitchen telephone that had the long wire.
Long
No,
ass wire. Yeah. Same.
We're talking before that.
Yeah, two tin cans and the string.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
When you wanted to talk to your girlfriend, you had to take
What's
the
up, Dan?
phone into your room with 100-foot line. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the big hardwired.
We had the rotary dial, right? We had one that didn't have the spring that returns, so every time you dialed a number, you had to turn it back manually. It worked, but it was broken. Did you guys know that? I mean, you probably do. Back when phones first started, the operator had to plug in and stuff. When you put your money into that phone, the quarter, whatever, it went down a certain path and hit a bell. That bell is what told her you paid.
Yep.
She heard the sound and was like, "Oh, okay," and then she connected you. I shouldn't say she; it could be a he.
That was mainly a woman's job back in the day.
Yeah, I mean,
The
it was
switch-
something
the
they
s-
could do from
Was
home.
it what they call it, the switchboards or whatever it was?
Switchboard,
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Switchboard,
who was the one that did that mimic about
Lily Tomlin.
Lily
Yep.
Tomlin? Yeah.
I miss her so much. She died of
One
cancer.
rainy
I
day,
miss
Now-
her so much.
two rainy days.
Now,
Yeah.
I'll tell you, on your rotary dial, you did not actually have to do the rotary dial. If you were good with your finger, you could tap the button to disconnect and just tap it, and it would interrupt the signal. And that's all your rotary was doing was interrupting the signal. And so you
All I
could
remember
dial
is the
with just tapping the right
beeps.
number of.
Get
You
out of
remember that?
town,
Doot, doot,
Donald.
doot,
Are you
doot.
sure?
After you
sure about that, Donald?
rotaried it,
I'm pretty sure.
I
That's
heard the
cool.
beep 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 after you did it. You guys are old
That
enough
is
to
cool.
remember. I'm so proud of you guys for being for making it this far.
What's wrong with that photo?
But it's been so long ago now that you question me on that is causing me to question myself if it was a fever dream of mine or not.
Do you guys know what VAT-19 is?
Didn't see what happened. What?
VAT-19 is a website that sells like joke products. They got a Zach Morris phone, the old school handheld cell phone thing, where you put your smartphone in the front of it, and it makes it look like you're holding the old school cellular, the first cellular, the giant one, the brick.
That's
Pretty
funny.
cool.
About the rotary phones.
Yeah.
Well, our emergency number is 999, right at the end of the rotary. So you go 9. 9.
Our town is so old. The first
but
phone
wait for
number
this.
was 2 digits.
You go 9 on the third time, and by the time they answer, you go, "Nah, fuck it, he's dead."
Yeah, our town is so old. The first phone they had here was 2 digits. If you want to call such and such, 27. There was no area code. There was nothing. It was 27. That's 1800s. That's like
Did anyone have a
right when
party
it first
line?
came out.
The second ring was my house. The first ring was the neighbors. Did you guys ever have that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. I miss the old days. When you have a girlfriend now, if you don't answer, she's mad. Back in the day, if no one told you, you didn't get the message, which was bad too, because if she wanted you to come over and hang out, you didn't get the message.
This is Ernestine Tomlin from Telephone Repair Service.
I like the shirt, Lance.
Huh?
Washington University. Let's do this.
Yes.
Yes, I am remembering correctly.
At long last, the brake shoe is on the other foot, so to speak. You know what it feels like to be stuck with a limit.
The rotary dial, it was only there to create pulses. And
Okay, so maybe that's the pulse that I heard.
The pulses were what determined the number. So
Okay.
You still do it today.
You could do the pulse manually with the receiver.
Just like back in the day when you picked up the phone and someone was on the PC, beep boo, ba beep boo, right?
Yeah, and then it cut you off. You see, back in the day when Paul got his first phone, he had to send a carrier pigeon with a message.
Right.
And he got chased by Dick Dastardly.
I'll
And
tell you
Millie.
one thing, David. If anyone was going to raise carrier pigeons, you'd be the guy. Cullix, got it? Cullix. You'd be the guy. You ever had
Well-
pigeons, David?
The thing of
No.
it is my first mobile home was a built into my car, and you had to take the phone out like that and dial it, and then you get somebody to answer, and they'd say operator, and you'd tell them the number you want. I'll connect you.
All right, Justin, I'm plugging in the
Pennsylvania
battery.
65000.
Yep.
All right.
Pennsylvania 65000.
And then I thought I died and went to hell when I got the big Motorola brick phone. You know, the big gray one.
Yep,
Oh,
that's
my
the one I was
dad-
talking. Yep, that's
My
it.
dad had that one.
And then you got the Nokia 3310 that you got angry with somebody, you'd slam the phone down, it'd bounce back and hit you in the head.
Yeah.
Left you with more damage, and the phone just sat there and went, I can do better than that.
I had one of those bricks. I loved it.
8675309.
It's only what, like $8 a minute to talk on it?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
shit
my
was
first
super
phone like
expensive.
that was like a cell phone, like a drone case.
I can't get this thing going.
Oh yeah, my dad had those for the tow trucks
Your
for
bag
Yeah.
phone.
quite a few years.
Yeah, my dad had a bag phone.
Yeah.
Okay, hang
Yeah,
on.
my
it was
dad's.
big.
My dad
My
might
dad-
still have his bag phone. He doesn't throw anything away.
Oh, it's working. It's on.
A lot of my dad's tow trucks had bag
So
phones as
your-
backups, just in case.
Your camera's on, Ed.
Yeah, it's on. I'm going to have to unplug the batteries to make to connect it, but we're gonna try. And the cord's really short, but I'm trying. Give me a second.
I'm just curious if it does pick it up.
I am too, because I want to know what it'll actually.
Because some action
8, 6,
cams you can
7,
use
5,
as
3, 0,
webcams, like the GoPros. You can use those as a webcam.
Okay, it's plugged in and it's on. So I go to my bottom
Go
right
to-
corner somewhere,
To
right?
the
Bottom
video, go to where it says stop
Wait,
video
I
and
gotta
hit the
figure- I
arrow.
gotta figure out.
Are
where
you
to
on your
do it.
phone or computer?
I'm on the PC.
Okay. So go your Zoom where everybody's at on Zoom and go down to the
Zoom?
bottom right
Okay.
left-hand corner.
Okay, why don't I
And you
see
see where
Zoom?
it's
Zoom's now? Oh no, it's at the top. Hold on. Get rid of that. Go to Zoom. Okay, bottom right corner. More settings.
no. Go bottom left.
Go all the way across
Bottom
the
left.
left.
Bottom left.
Where it
You'll
says
see a
mute.
microphone. You'll see a camera.
Okay.
Video.
All right,
Yep.
where it says, go to the little arrow,
A
press
little
it,
arrow to the right of it that pointed
and
up.
then it should say select
All
cam.
I see is video with a
Oh.
caution thing.
There's no little arrow next to it.
It just says video.
Well, it's this kind of an arrow. It isn't a
Yeah,
full
yeah,
arrow.
yeah. A little orange thing.
Day. Today's
Orange
a special
thing.
because it only comes around once every 4 years.
Okay, wait. Meetings are now streaming. Okay, got that. No, that ain't it. It may not be there is the reason why. Wait, did this thing just turn off on me? Let me check. No, it's still on. Okay.
Oh.
I see video
Okay.
in the bottom left corner with a camera, and there's a caution symbol.
Caution symbol.
Yeah, like a triangle with a exclamation point in it.
I've never seen that come up on Zoom before. That's weird.
Right next to mute video.
No,
little
I've
caution
never
symbol.
seen that come up before.
I don't know.
Well,
Maybe it doesn't pick it
Cannot
up. then,
detect
okay.
your camera. Please check device and connect and try again.
Okay.
Let me unplug and try to replug it in. Maybe that's the problem. Oh. Try it again. Ain't gonna hurt nothing.
Yeah, or it just doesn't work as a webcam because I know
You know what it is? The battery's so dead. I don't think it's working because as soon as I unplugged it, it went dead.
because GoPro you can use as webcam. So
Yeah, I bet you can. It just the battery's so dead right now. It's got to charge.
I'll still send you that webcam, but
Really
I was just
appreciate it.
curious.
Justin.
I was just curious if it worked like a GoPro or not.
I mean, we'll work on it in the future and make sure it does work. But I'm pretty sure it's just the batteries are so dead right now. It doesn't want to doesn't want to cooperate. And once again, brother, you didn't have to do that. I really appreciate it more than you know. He's a good human, even if Laura says no.
Well, and just if there's a little string in there, that's a little extra gift.
Comes with the free P, the free P cord.
Yeah.
Man, it's so light. That's the cool thing about it. It literally weighs nothing. I mean, with the battery, it's an ounce or two. Let me see if I can find maybe I can find something to show you what I'm actually working with. See if I can find a link.
Well, if you go to Amazon, can you go to Amazon?
Yes.
And put all the information in there, search for it, and it's
going to Amazon.
When it comes up in the box, put the name of it and the information,
the
model number.
Oh, there it is.
Previous orders.
And I have most of the stuff that comes with it, the remote button and all that stuff. It says it's $69 in the starter pack.
Okay, so if you scroll
So I'm
down,
gonna click it. How do I share? I just share URL.
Yep, just hit share screen.
Okay, share screen. Wait.
And then you got to
on Zoom.
What you want to share, and then you hit share.
On Zoom,
Yeah,
I can share.
Yep.
Yeah, you can go to share screen down at the bottom on Zoom.
Okay, share screen.
And then you're just going
Click
to go
it,
to whatever
share.
window it is. Nope.
You shared the screen, but what you didn't do is you didn't highlight it first.
Click the Amazon tab at the top of your screen.
Amazon tab, got it.
There you go.
There it
now
is.
we can see.
You see it?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay,
That's-
so
that's
now
one of
what you should be able to go, so if you scroll down,
Okay.
you should get to the specifics on it a little bit further.
About this item.
Yeah, but if you go down farther, it'll tell you, I
there
think, more information.
Specifics somewhere.
A little bit more right there.
Wait, did I go too far?
No, go down a little bit.
Go down
More?
a little bit.
Oh, back up.
Product description.
Uh,
I have to
Yeah,
click
don't-
on one of these to make it
They don't
do
say nothing about webcam, but that don't mean that you can't do it.
But yeah, that's the camera that I.
There,
And
whoop,
back,
right
back.
there. Product information.
I'll tell you
wanna-
what, man. This thing is awesome. Just the weight of it. It literally feels like a paper in your hands, like so light. I really have good hope that carrying it with the drone will be okay. The problem is I'm not really sure how to connect it. Like hang it. I'm pretty sure that it's like a Walmart product.
I'm kind of curious if if the specs are actually correct on that. You got to watch
2
Amazon
lithium batteries.
sometimes.
I have that. I have pretty much everything that they show.
Well, you can
Scroll
always.
back up to the top.
Up to the top. Doing it.
What drone do you have?
The Mini 3 Pro.
Huh. I don't know if there's any mounts.
Got a
out
Mini
there.
3 Pro. What the hell do you need another camera?
Well, this was something that I found free. Now, can I use my drone for webcam? Maybe if I put my drone up.
Don't want to do that because your drone will get overheated.
Okay, well, it's not with me at the moment. It's somewhere. It's not with us at the moment. It's somewhere else in the. It's not in the house at the moment. But I was just wondering. You probably could though, right?
In a pinch for just a minute or two, yeah.
I wouldn't do it like you said. Maybe heat it or break it. Because they got to be flying to keep them cool, right?
Yeah, the Mini 3 is going to get really hot. It's probably the hottest drone that I've owned.
I mean, this thing's never been hot, but I haven't flown it in the summertime yet either. Now, if
Best
it
thing-
overheats while it's flying, will it land or will it crash?
The best thing to do is to just leave it plugged in, let it charge the batteries.
If I'm flying my drone in the hot summer heat and it overheats, will it crash or will it land before it
No,
overheats?
it will land.
It's not such a problem of it overheating while you're flying it. It's a
I haven't
problem
really
of,
used it that much, is why I'm asking.
like
Justin.
when you turn a Mini on
Yeah.
and you're doing updates and stuff like that on it, and it's
And
not
it's sitting.
moving.
Yep.
Because what it is since it doesn't have fans in it, it's designed for when you're flying, the airflow
Right.
goes through and cools the
Cool the
processor and all
airframe.
that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
So this is why I tell people when you're doing updates on like the mini drones, like the Mini 1, Mini 2, Mini 3, what you should do is put it in front of a fan, turn the fan on full blast, and let it run through the drone while you're doing your updates. And that'll keep a nice airflow through it.
Okay, East
Keep
Coast.
the
Hey,
processor.
Donald,
and all that
Mr. JRC wants to know you look different. What did you do? Finally take a shower or something?
I heard also East Coast that
What the hell?
there's an extreme to
I
everything.
will admit I trimmed my fingernails. Take a look at that one. It's really good.
Batteries
JD
don't like
says-
cold or hot.
JD says when you plug it in without a what do you say, without a card in it, it should come up under the cameras as a
Oh,
webcam.
I haven't tried that yet. I'm not going to do it right now because I can't. But
No, I know. Any questions you have,
No,
you
no,
contact Justin direct, Mr.
no,
Fish.
he's talking about his camera that he's using, his action camera, not the
Yeah.
drone.
yeah,
He's saying if you connect it via USB cable, it should come up under the settings as PC cam.
yeah. I did that, but I think the battery is just too dead to make it work. I'm going to have to let it charge.
Just
up.
plug it in, let it charge.
Yeah. Now, under what setting did he say?
What?
It would
What
be
setting
under
did
the
he say?
the same settings we were telling you to do under the
Okay.
stuff. Where it
Okay.
says video, it should come up as a web camera.
Okay.
But you're saying it's got some caution symbol to it. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I
It
don't know
might
what
it
that
might
is.
be a caution because battery low or something.
Yeah, probably. I bet you that's what it is. It's just so dead that it won't work. I haven't plugged this thing in since I found it, which was like almost a year ago. So the batteries are
What
probably
do you mean
just like,
since you found it? You didn't
know.
buy that?
nope.
No, he found it in the trash.
I was doing recycling, trash dumpster diving, and I
Uh-huh.
happened upon a dumpster, an open top. You know what those are? Roll out.
Right.
And it was full of the whoever the homeowner's stuff, like full. Just so happened to, it was a whole box full of everything that comes with it. The waterproof case, the handlebar mount, right? Like all the
What
the
what
sticky
happened,
mounts.
Justin, is the wife threw it out and the guy that owns it
No,
doesn't.
I think they
Well, what
got
I'm
rid of it.
guessing what happened is either the person bought it and it didn't work for what they want and it was so cheap they just tossed it.
No. You guys are misunderstanding. They got evicted. It was a dumpster
Oh.
full of all their stuff.
So Nunya was digging through their shit on the front lawn.
Yep.
Okay. I got it.
And that's where I found. I'm like, cool, a GoPro. And then I realized it wasn't a GoPro. I mean, it's
Oh
close
yeah, go.
enough.
Yeah, you're talking way difference in price. Yeah, $70 to a GoPro's. That's like
Yeah,
even
this
for an
thing's
older
$70.
GoPro, you're
Yeah.
looking at a few $100.
Right. This is the cheap version. That doesn't mean it's bad. Laura has one, and she seems to like it. Laura, do you
I mean,
like
it doesn't mean it's bad, but if you gave that camera and a GoPro to somebody like
yeah, not going to compare.
somebody
Yeah.
like Donald that would really understand the camera, trust me, he'd find differences.
Well, not just that. Like I can tell. I can tell already.
Donald swung around. He heard you talking about him, Justin.
Oh,
I
I
can
was,
tell
I
already
was,
by the-
I was complimenting him on his camera expertise.
No, I might know the differences, but then that's a free action cam.
Free
you can,
camera.
You can take
I
risks
mean,
with that
you
thing
can't
that
go
you wouldn't
wrong
take
with
with the one you
free.
paid for.
Exactly. Well, I'm not saying that. I'm
Yeah.
just saying somebody like you would definitely be able to tell the difference in quality and what it actually.
I can tell
do
you
and
for
all
sure
that.
it's got decent quality. The problem that I'm seeing it with it, the battery door, definitely not waterproof. This thing, if you put it underwater, I'm sure without that case on it, it's gonna break it. A GoPro you can stick underwater.
Honestly,
the microphone's gonna sound like crap.
To be honest with you, a camera that cheap, I wouldn't even
But you
trust
can
a
put it underwater
waterproof
and it's not
case.
gonna break it. This thing, right? It's a waterproof case. How well does it
I
work?
would trust the waterproof case on a cheap camera like that in rain, but I don't know if I would submerge it.
The thing that I would do, what I was planning on doing is I'll put the waterproof case closed underwater without the camera in it and see if it leaks, and then I'll put the camera in it.
What
Sounds like a
are you
good
gonna
plan.
do with the camera underwater anyway?
Well, I mean, I would at least like to know if it works. Probably just take it out in the weather. Probably never would be under actual water. But I would like to know that it actually functions like it's supposed to. It's got like it's really nice actually. It's got a real nice rubber seal, and when you close it, it's hard to close, which means to me it's got a nice feel to it.
Well, charge up a battery and play around with it and see what it
I'm
does.
gonna have to do that.
Just
I can
don't
always
do it in the
count on you,
bathtub
right?
because there's nothing we want to see.
I won't put it down my pants, okay? There's nothing to see here, folks.
Nunya and his rubber ducky in the bathtub.
Now, on
Nothing
the other
to see
hand,
here, folks.
on the other hand, Justin could, and we wouldn't see anything anyway.
Justin could do it.
It
And
wouldn't
you-
have
lie.
it wouldn't have a wide enough. It wouldn't have a wide enough lens.
Right, exactly.
Rubber ducky, you're the one for me.
Yeah.
Ernie, you're my favorite. I love the one where here, fishy, 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 and it jumps in the boat. I love that one so much. It's one of my favorites. You guys are awesome.
I was never really into Sesame Street.
You know
I did
what?
play the game a lot though on Nintendo when I was a little kid. I remember that.
Even as an adult, I have my moments where I enjoy it. They made me what they did that made me mad was this what is it? The Muppet Show. Muppet Show was great back in the day. They made the new one and it was adult as all hell, like just like sexual stuff. Muppets weren't made to do this, okay? I think that's why it failed like it did.
You're kind of wrong.
Am I wrong?
You're kind of wrong. Go back and watch the Muppet Show.
The old
Muppet
school
Show,
one?
The Muppet Show was designed to work on 2 different levels, and it was intended for a more adult audience compared to like little kids.
It's been so long since I've watched the original one.
Yeah,
Well,
go back and watch it.
Think about the 2 old guys up in the company, you know?
Yeah. I don't remember their names. Did anybody chat?
Statler and Waldorf.
You know, somebody he
Donald
already nailed
can
it.
tell you everything you need to know about the
Didn't even have to ask. Nailed it.
Donald talked about the Muppets quite a few times. He knows the history of that.
If you have a favorite Muppet chat, post it up. I'm gonna have to go with Miss Piggy. I love her so much. She reminds me of my ex-wife. Don't tell her I said that.
Favorite Muppet.
There's so many good ones. Snuffleupagus.
Gonzo is really high
Oh,
up there.
Gonzo.
But there's a scene in, I think it was in the original Muppet movie. They're out in the desert, and Gonzo does his song, I'm Gonna Go Back There Someday.
Mm-hmm.
And
Is that Follow That Bird? That movie that you're talking about?
I'm thinking it was the original Muppet movie.
Okay.
So they're all sitting there. Their car had broke down, their Studebaker, because I don't think they'd met Dr. Teeth yet.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, they're out in the desert, and Gonzo turns. He starts to walk off on his own, and he's going to sing a song. And I love the song. I'm going to go back there someday. It's a great little song, and Gonzo, it's a moment of where you actually learn, know who he is, and you kind of get some insight into his character. but it's between him and Rolf. Rolf is sitting there, and he notices Gonzo walk off, and it's just a great little subtle thing that doesn't get picked up. But he sees him walk off, and he reaches for his harmonica and starts playing harmonica. And it's a beautiful little scene. It's my favorite scene out of that entire movie. And I think Gonzo is he's the outsider. He doesn't belong anywhere, but he's still accepted into the group. So it would have to be between Gonzo and Kermit.
I mean, if I had to pick a second, probably first and then second would be Miss Piggy is Animal.
Animal, everybody goes to That's right, Jonathan.
That's right.
That Swedish Chef was good. Bjorn,
Muppets didn't come on till 9 p.m. You know when? Oh, yeah. Time to go to bed, kids. Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong.
Pepe didn't show up until later on in the 90s.
Yeah.
So, Mr. J likes Pepe.
We always get into the best.
Pepe is okay. Pepe is pretty good, okay?
Always get into the best channel.
Yeah.
Favorite Muppets Animal, yeah. And the Swedish Chef. Swedish Chef was one of the only Muppets that had real hands.
Mm-hmm. Actually had two real hands.
Yes.
So actually quite a few of them had multiple
which means
hands.
that
I mean,
more than one puppeteer had to do this.
Yeah,
one was the hands and one was the chef.
That would be their offside would be an assist, and so your main like I believe Swedish Chef. I believe it was usually.
There comes Dre with his.
Also, I don't know if you guys know this, but also there was a complete stage under what you saw where they worked.
Oh yeah.
It was a 2-story thing. They were underneath what you saw.
If you want to get moved to tears, and it still moves me to tears.
I miss Jim Henson so much.
Watch the Muppet tribute to Jim Henson that they did. They did a show where it was a Jim Henson tribute where Kermit was missing, and all the Muppets were trying to find Kermit, and because they couldn't do the show without Kermit, they couldn't do the show, and so they're trying their best, and then it gets back, and it turns out that Jim Henson's gone, and they're reading. They're like, okay, well, let's read letters, and so they started reading letters, and one of the people say, "I'm sorry to hear about your friend Jim Henson, and him dying," and
if you know anything about him, like it sounds like you do. He died for you. He did it for you guys. He had pneumonia and was supposed to go to the hospital, and he didn't because he wanted to perform, and get killed him.
How old was he when he died?
I don't actually know. I don't want to ask the G girl because everyone's just going to go off. So
yeah, I don't remember how old he was.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cover my microphone. Give me a second. Hey Google, how old was Jim Henson when he died?
Jim Henson was 53 years old when he died in 1990.
He died in 1990. He was 53.
Yeah, that was young.
I mean, I was a fan of Jim. I know about Wilkins Coffee. That's how much I like Jim Henson.
When he made...
If you don't know Wilkins Coffee, you need to get blown up and set on fire. You ever see those
commercials? When he made Labyrinth, the movie, that was an awesome movie.
Yep.
Which movie?
Labyrinth. With David Bowie.
Yep.
Awesome.
David Bowie.
Movie.
Michael
Jennifer
Motion
Connelly.
Michael Motion did the juggling parts, the contact juggling with the crystal. That was Michael Motion.
Did he really do? Wait. What did you just say?
It was Michael Motion that did the contact juggling.
Okay. That's like one of the most famous parts of that movie.
All that. He won. What was it? Did he win the MacArthur Award for Genius?
It didn't work, right? Okay, sorry, Mark.
for his routine with the crystals, doing the stacking and the contact juggling. And he basically, it was a old art form that he rediscovered and then took way beyond where it was. Now people are just walking through that stuff. But at the time, Michael Motion
Find an object.
was mesmerizing because nothing like that existed.
A lot of people hated on the Dark Crystal. It failed.
I love the Dark Crystal. Did you see?
I love that movie too.
Did you
It's
see the
such a good
Netflix? Did you see the Netflix?
movie. No, I haven't. I'll check it out.
It is great, and they have a scene where
John.
hey, my dune buggy is named Gonzo.
For real?
Yeah.
You got a picture of him on it?
Oh, I don't have a picture of him on it.
Time to make it happen, brother. Time to make it happen.
I didn't name it after him. I named it after Hunter S. Thompson. Because he invented Gonzo
that's
journalism.
A whole different story.
We
on
already
its own.
saw it, John.
Yeah,
But,
that's a whole different story on its own. That guy was not only.
But yeah, I think it was on Netflix, wasn't it? Yeah, it was on Netflix. The Labyrinth sequel series, or actually prequel series, and it was really, really good. And they had one
I'm gonna have to
segment
check
where
that out. I don't have Netflix. Is it available on YouTube?
no,
I'm gonna have to-
and there was one of those one of the wise ones. I can't remember their names. What they were called, mystics. Does a
the
puppet
Mystics.
show.
Yeah, that's what they were called. Mystics.
He did a puppet show. So with his hands, it starts doing a puppet show, and the puppeteer is Barnaby Dixon. You might, if you follow any puppeteering type stuff on the internet, he's really kind of famous for his dab chick bird. But he is a young guy from England, and he invented kind of a new way of doing puppets where his fingers, he tucks two fingers back, and these become the legs, and he drops another hand on top, and he builds mechanics and does these amazing hand puppetry.
Dre's in the chat. Much love, Dre.
Hey, Dre.
And so it was kind of interesting. He got hired to do a little puppet scene where they told a story within Labyrinth with puppets. So it was a puppet doing a puppet scene. It was kind of neat.
What was the name of that prequel you said? You know what the name of it was? I'll see if I can find
of
it.
Labyrinth or of
one on Netflix.
God, Jennifer Connelly was 16 in that movie. She was just a kid, man.
Yeah.
I fell in love with her the first time I saw her.
It was
had
Dark
a crush.
Crystal.
I had a crush. I'm not gonna lie.
Insurgents, Resurgence, something like that. Dark Crystal something.
Darnell.
Insurrection. Age of Resistance. That's it. Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance.
Age of Resistance. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that. That was a prequel?
Yeah, it's a prequel. It just came out last year before.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it was I was very skeptical going into it. And it really set it up so that they could have done another series of it, but we'll probably never get to see it. So I'm going to warn you going into it, if you do end up watching it, it does give you a decent ending, but it's an ending that's leading into something bigger.
Okay.
And so
I felt like this after I read Dune and then watched the movie.
Did you see what Dre put in here? What's next? The 30-year review of Princess Bride.
I mean, if you want to go there, brother.
Yeah, if we want to talk about the book by William Goldsmith, or we want to talk about the video, the movie by Rob Reiner.
Rob Reiner did that?
Rob Reiner was the director, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And William Goldsmith was the author. I mean, if you guys want to talk nerdy stuff, I'll talk nerdy stuff all day.
I mean,
you
it's
just keep right
That's
on
what we're
going,
here
Doc.
for. That's what we're here for. It's all we talk about.
Everybody has a passion. Yep.
We're a bunch of dorks.
I don't think
It
he knows
is
what
what
it
it is.
means.
I do not think that word means what you think it means.
What word? Dork?
Inconceivable.
Oh, it's inconceivable. You know the best. Who was the? Okay, who was your favorite actor in that movie? Because I have one.
Wallace Shawn is great in everything he does. I love him. I love him in everything that he does. He's the inconceivable.
I got to go with Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant.
I was gonna say Andre the Giant.
You know I gotta go. You know Andre the Giant
Mandy Patinkin had great
He was
lines.
a
Everybody.
mountain of a man. He passed out in a hotel hall one day because he was drunk because he was a drinker. No one could move him, so they just let him sleep there.
There you
No
go.
one could
Nanya.
move the guy. He's a mountain of a dude, right?
Nanya.
Look up the story that Arnold Schwarzenegger tells about going to dinner with him.
Yeah, it's funny. That's funny.
Arnold
It's funny?
Schwarzenegger.
I'll check it
Arnold Schwarzenegger was gonna pick up the check,
Mhm.
and Andre the Giant says no, and he's got the check. Andre the Giant, no, I got the check, and Andre the Giant picks up Arnold Schwarzenegger and sets him on a shelf.
Nanya.
Dude,
He's
you gotta
stuck up
be
in the air.
huge to pick up Arnold, bro.
Nanya, I emailed you the link if you want to watch that for free, and it's in the chat.
Okay, thank you.
I
So
found it
Arnold's
for you.
stuck up on a shelf, and he can't get down and pay the bill before.
You
On a
click-
shelf? We're talking about we're talking
That's the
about
original
the
Andre on the
Terminator on a shelf. Okay.
Nanya, if you click on that link I emailed you or the one in the chat, it's the first one right here.
Okay, thank you.
You can just click on it and watch it.
Thank you very much, brother.
Oh.
And just so you know, Justin,
Gotcha.
even though I don't normally bomb your streams, I always check in and give you a like.
I appreciate it.
You don't have to.
I don't have to. I choose to.
That's funny.
Laura gives you permission to ignore it.
Yep.
So you really like Laura, you said you have the same cam?
Yep. Somewhere.
Tell me what you like
I've-
about it. Tell me what you hate about it, just so I know.
Oh,
before I
I've only
even
used
start.
it a couple of times.
So what do you like about it? What do you hate about it?
Did it work all right?
Yeah, it works fine.
So
Yeah,
it's not a
that's-
glowing review then.
Yeah, it doesn't sound too appealing.
The answer
That's just
eh.
the way they talk.
The answer
The answer
is
is
you
meh.
just go
They're so
where you
used
pay
to
for.
disappointments.
Yeah.
It's completely satisfactory.
It does what it does.
They're not like this.
It does
you
what
just-
it does.
It
Go
looks
ahead,
like it has a
Rob.
really good
Just
bubble
a
cam
camera.
on it for like a wide view.
Rob, what did you want to say?
So they're okay if you just want to leave them in one place as like a time lapse or a thing. That the quality is not brilliant, but you get what you pay for.
I
Yeah,
was
but
just
as
talking
an
about
action
you.
camera for stability and all that lot.
I was
they-
just
they-
talking about you earlier in the stream, Rob. Much love, brother. It's good to
sorry.
hear your voice.
Sorry, say that again.
I hope you're well. I was just talking about you earlier in the stream. It's good to hear your
Oh,
voice,
thank
Rob.
you.
Yeah, he called you a
Yeah.
dick.
He called you a dick?
I did not. Stop it. You know these guys, they're always going to make me out to be a jerk.
No, what he referred to me as I got a big dick, Justin.
Oh, okay. And
His
you're-
penis is so huge, he has to have a wheelchair to haul it around.
well, the thing of it is that Rob's came without a pull string, a ripcord.
If you want one, just ask Justin. He'll send it to you.
Sorry,
You guys are
Mr.
awesome. I
J.
love you guys.
See, yeah, I'm awake. I'm not having a great day today. But,
You feeling okay?
yeah, just got a bit going on. You know, just.
I mean, we all do, right? I'm going to
Yeah,
treatment
exactly.
with my mom every day. I get it, brother. I get it. I get it. I just hope you're feeling okay.
Yeah. I'm still sucking air, so still a good day to be alive.
Absolutely. You know what? What you just said, I'm gonna have to share that. I'm still sucking air, and that's a good. Every day doing it is a win. I get it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have
When
to,
people
I'm gonna
say
have
you
to, I'm gonna
suck,
have to
you say
steal that
thank
one
God
from
for
you.
that.
Jonathan says
what-
hi to you, Laura.
What did you say? I'm sorry, Rob.
I you know, like, John, thank you, but, yeah, we should pray for your comfort. I'm not dying. I'm just feel like I'm dying.
We're all
Is that-
dying 1 second at a time. But
Oh, that's inspiring. And
we're made
interesting.
of all. Okay, now let me inspire you. We're all made of the same things, like I said before: atoms, quarks, electrons. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, which means you are us and it is we. The universe is us. We're made of all the same things.
We
At some
are
point,
stardust.
at
We are
some point,
golden.
we'll
We
all
are
become.
part of the desert
At some point,
and we got to find our way.
exactly. At
Oh,
some
sorry.
point, we'll all become stardust, and I hope to join you there. Hopefully, that means something to you.
Yeah. So in other words, when you die, look for.
Yep. Look to the sky, and you'll
look for
see.
Nanya.
Yep. I'll be up there waiting for you guys. Yep.
That
called-
that kind of quieted down the panel, didn't it?
Quantum physics. Okay. I'm living in my reality, and you're just part of it.
No, wondering what we just figured out why Don, he must have sang at work. That's why he at home now.
That was really nice, by the way. You sounded perfect.
No, I didn't. I sing horribly. I know that. Don't lie to me.
No,
Don't lie to me.
I know some horrible singers, and you ain't one of them, bro. I know
it wasn't
some
that bad.
horrible singers. You're not one of them. That's a fact.
I say if you can't sing well, sing with enthusiasm.
That's right.
I told a person I was doing karaoke, and this guy's like, I can't sing. I said, anyone can sing. Doesn't mean you're going to be good at it. Let it happen. Let it happen. Okay? That's different. It's about the feeling and the flow. Let it happen. If it makes you feel good, that's not a bad thing.
That's why I keep trying to tell that woman downstairs, but
I'm not wrong. Am I wrong? Well, you don't want to tell a woman anything bad, or she's gonna
Right, Donald.
hang you.
Yeah.
According to my camera, it looks like I've made a mistake. I bought A1 SanDisk SD cards, and my camera's saying it's too slow. What's the next one? What do I need?
Which camera?
Action 4.
I mean, does it have recommendations? Like when I bought the GoPro, it had recommendations on what card they recommended run with it. But you should have a little circle on it and tells you what the write speed is. It's almost impossible to see unless you take a picture of it and scale it up.
Well, the speed of the
card
SD cards at 140 MBS.
JJ, want to give you a shout out too. I didn't say so. Much love, brother. You always talk to me like a human. Appreciate it. It's always been nice to me.
To handle Action 4's maximum bit rate, you need at least a U3 UHS card.
So I need a U3, not an A1, is it? So confused with all these cards all the time.
Speed class here, it's looking, all the recommendations here are the A2s.
A2, is it?
Yeah. I'm looking on the recommendations here.
Okay.
And they're wanting to go for A2 on all of them. Speed class is at UHS 1. So
What's like that? 256 gig?
now you might be able to get by with that one if you can lower. I don't know about the Action Cam's interface. Can you lower your bit rate on what you're capturing?
I'm just setting a new one up. And as soon as I put it in, that's what it said.
Okay.
Oh, fuck it, I'll just buy another one.
Oh, that is beautiful. I really like that.
So you said A2, didn't you, Don? Don.
Do I said
A-
U3 A2.
A2.
Well, A2,
So
yeah.
pretty.
And if you're going Sandisk, it'd be the U3 class. The
Right in the middle of God's plan. Let's do this. So whoever took that photo, awesome.
So that's my money shot. Is that
Yeah.
Eddie talking? I can't see the chat.
It's so good.
Now,
So
how
this
come
is
I
my
didn't
money
see this
shot when I
picture
see
3 weeks
weddings.
ago? Right
It's
before the
absolutely
wedding, I would have
beautiful.
done that
I love
shot
it.
for him.
Every
Can
second
you
of it.
guys hear me?
Yep.
Can you hear
A little
me?
bit.
You're a little
Jeez, my mic sucks.
Holly sounding, but we can hear you.
Okay, so yeah, so right up here is my off-camera flash.
Mhm.
Okay, and I set my pocket wizard there. I ask the bride and groom either for a poetry book, a favorite poem they like, or a book they like. A lot of times it's a Bible. Turn it to the favorite verse, and then ask for the rings and take this shot. So this is always my just under $1 million shot right here.
I assume you picked a particular chapter to put this in.
I let them, yes.
If you can post it, I'll read it.
So what is holding the rings? Is that just tension on the book, or do you
So
have?
I tape the rings to the book, and then I've got to take them out in post because sometimes they show, the Scotch tape.
Right.
And,
I was wondering if it. I was looking. I was like, is he using ticky tack?
TJ in the house.
You could.
Yeah.
I use mask. I just use tape,
TJ, join the panel.
and then I just take it out. And
If you
usually
have
I put the heart I'll put the rings a little further back so you see the entire heart in the frame. But I thought I'd show Joe that because that would have been a good, for his son. I thought you want to show him that before all things
Too late.
ended. That would have been a good shot to give his son.
Too late.
You're probably
late.
about to
Too
be.
late.
You're probably about to be at work, right, TJ?
But I have a real good picture of the rings, and I'm thinking they might be able to take the rings out and put them on the Bible like that.
Yeah, but to get the heart shape.
To get the
that
heart,
you-
that's in camera. The light.
I
Yeah.
haven't talked to you in a while, Tony. I could probably use a friend. I'll give you a call. Keep your ears open.
I just I don't know if you guys know Angel Planos. You know Angel up here in the Pacific Northwest?
Yeah.
I text him to see what was up with Bill. And Bill he's just taking a week off because he's having that surgery. And I guess he's just taking that he took a week off yesterday, so it's not up for doing a show last night, so
Join us, TJ. We miss you.
give you guys a heads up. But
I'm never in the chat, so might as well.
All right, I got an extension on that sleep study, so. I was supposed to do a sleep study last Friday.
Oh, like
They sent, they
because you
sent me.
need to, or because you're getting paid, or for free, or what?
No, because they just wanted to do it just as a checkup thing.
Okay.
But I sent it in. I was supposed to do it last Friday, but they sent me the machine the day before I was scheduled to go into the hospital. So I told them, I was like,
you or whatever.
yeah, but I told them, I said, I'm still in a little bit of post-op discomfort, so I haven't been sleeping very well. I was like, so it's going to kind of screw up the sleep study. But if I didn't return the machine by today, they were going to charge me for it. But she's like, oh, don't worry about that. She goes, just take your time. She goes, if you have to wait till Sunday or Monday to do it, just send it back Tuesday. So that's all I'm going to do. Because I don't want to get charged for the machine.
Drone.
Hold on, let me call Sarah back. She just called.
It's okay. We got time. We'll wait. I'm gonna be getting out of here at like 11:30, so I still got an hour. Mom's treatments are every single day. I don't know if guys, Any of you guys
I'm
who've been
running
through
around
like
paying bills
radiation stuff like this,
right now. I
good
won't
lord, it's
be
awful.
back.
It's so
Yeah,
awful.
my dad just went through it, and
About 11, and I was coming over by Brittany.
my
Then
wife's dad went through it back in 2011.
Did he make it?
No,
Mm,
sorry.
bummer.
It
Is what it is. We're not
I know
trying to
you
be a
don't wanna-
downer. It is what it is. Okay.
yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, what kind did he have?
It I don't remember exactly, but it when it got to his brain, that was the
Oh yeah, that does
Yeah.
it. Mom's got it in the lung. She's got it in the
I think his started out as lung.
she's got it in the rectum, but it started with a tumor in her arm, and
Mm-hmm.
apparently whatever kind she has, it spreads to the body. So they took it out, and now they're doing radiation therapy to try to
Yep.
stop that.
Yep. And the advancements that have been made in the last decade even.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to be a downer, but you can't live without sharing what is life. Does that make sense? You have to share it with somebody. If I don't let it go, no one's gonna hear it. Tony,
Yeah.
you're muted.
And-
Oh, there you are. There you are. You're not muted. I hear you. What's up, brother?
Not too much. Just taking one day at a time, I guess.
I mean, it is what it is, right?
No.
How you feeling?
Feeling all right, I guess.
How's the wife?
Yeah,
I don't want to answer that one.
we're kind of on the rocks a little bit, I guess.
That's okay. Maybe you should just do something special
Yeah.
for her. Maybe that'll help. Maybe not.
She's become a hoarder, and I've become a hoarder. So I'm trying to get rid of stuff. My mom was over here the other.
Like we didn't know this already.
Yeah, like she was over here like the other day.
Basically, what you're saying is, might as well put a green screen behind you, just like me, so no one can see the trash.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. But she brought in all this extra furniture that we don't even need. So somebody like this company's coming over on Monday to come get it.
It's just good to hear your voice, brother.
Yeah. Likewise. I know we get busy at times and stuff.
Me and you are friends.
Oh yeah.
We kind of bumped heads a little with the getting to talk to each other. Don't think I don't love you, brother.
Yeah, I know. I understand. I completely understand.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
How's the boat? Have you been working on the boat?
I don't have
The
a
RC one?
Oh, that one. I haven't. Something was wrong with it. It's all in pieces and stuff. So I don't know.
Ask Welsh. He has the answers.
It's kind of like all in pieces right now.
Welsh has the answers.
So I don't play with it very much. Hey, Laura, what's going on?
Hello, TJ.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Good. You gonna fly your drone again today? Or?
What, in the wind and rain?
Oh, it's raining there.
I mean, I guess you could. It's probably going to break it, but
Well, I didn't realize it was raining.
yeah. What temperature is it where you are, Tony?
It's probably like 80 something.
Where are you?
Florida.
Florida. Oh, you're by Justin.
Yeah.
40.
Yeah, here in Michigan with Paul, it's like it's stupid cold. It's like 8 degrees or something with the
God.
windshield. Yeah, it's stupid cold.
Yeah.
Okay, Mark. Nah, again, I shared this before. I'm going to do it again. I pee and it smells like chicken soup. Somebody told me this is lupus.
I hope it smells like chicken.
I sure hope not. It's really strong. The thing is, it's so strong. It's like you know when you pee and you smell it and you're like something's wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm in the process of doing that. Thank God, our state has free, not free, has good health care that you can get if you don't have a job, that kind of thing. You're low income.
I need to get.
I'm working on it. Now I promise I'll let you guys know.
I need to get me another job and make millions of dollars.
Yeah, right.
As long as
No job will ever pay you millions unless the guy above you is a billionaire. So forget about it.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah,
Dusty.
Billionaires don't pay their kids millions. It just
yeah,
doesn't
the
happen.
healthcare around here, if you go in and tell them your pee smells like chicken soup, all they're gonna do is tell you to serve crackers.
Okay.
Serve crackers.
The thing is, it's so strong. It's like really strong. Okay. Like really strong. So if anyone knows anything about lupus,
That's a pretty good idea, Jody. It's a pretty good
let
idea.
me know what's up.
All I know is that on House, it was never lupus.
Okay.
Remember the TV show House?
Yeah. Yes, I have. I love that show.
They suggest lupus, they'd be like, "It's not lupus."
Hey, oh yeah, that was one of the diagnoses you heard all the time on House. It could be lupus.
It could be lupus.
Okay.
House was awesome, dude.
Yeah, it was a good show. I did like who. I don't know who the guy is who plays the doctor in that show.
Hugh Laurie.
Hugh Laurie.
Really,
he's
really
actually,
good.
He's actually British, Nunya.
Yep.
Is he?
He's
Yep.
British. He was part of the comedy team, Fry and Laurie.
No,
But you would never be able to tell from the show, man. He does a perfect American accent.
Yeah, I know I didn't have any asparagus, but I understand where you're going with that.
Like I said, you would never know though.
Unless you've seen the movie, what was it? The live action 101 Dalmatians.
Oh,
Who has the back feed going on?
I don't know.
Lupus. Lupus is an Indonesian sweet cake made. Oh, with what? That sounds delicious.
Not
right
that
now.
kind of
Hey,
lupus.
do y'all ever watch that cooking? It was like an old cooking show, but it had Julia Childs on it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're talking about you're talking about Julia Childs. You're talking. Oh God, what's
Yeah,
the
the
name of
cooking
that show?
lady.
Guys, what's the name of that
like,
show?
She could like every time she talked about when
Now
she was
I don't know.
when she would cook with asparagus, she'd be like, "I'm gonna put some asparagus."
I don't know if you know anything about Julia Childs, but she struggled with learning how to cook
Oh,
and
for real?
became a legend.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Fact.
And
She's
got
UK
a book
too,
and
right? She's UK too, right?
I think so.
I'll give you a fact about Julia Childs. I don't give a shit.
I mean, it is what it is. We're just talking. We're just doing what we're doing.
Justin tried to steal my attitude there for a second.
Oh, I did. I took a page out of Donald. I don't give a shit.
For some reason, Mrs. Doubtfire comes to mind. Hello.
Oh yeah. Hello.
Now I know, guys. You can hate on me if you want to. I never liked his comedy. That dude could act.
I mean,
he was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Patch Adams.
Robin
He was
Williams.
awesome.
Robin. Yeah.
Yeah, he was good, but if you're talking Patch Adams, the best actor in Patch Adams is the best actor in every movie he was ever in. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I don't even know who that is. Let me look it up.
He was the roommate in Patch Adams.
Oh,
yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman. He's the one that committed
Okay.
suicide, right? Not.
I
or
didn't
did he-
realize. Okay.
Didn't he commit suicide? Or did he die of an overdose or something?
No, I don't think he committed suicide.
Suicide.
Robin Williams did.
No,
Yeah.
it was suicide.
Freaking drugs.
Yeah,
drugs.
Robin Williams was pretty good.
Yeah, Robin Williams.
Again, I
committed
really
suicide.
was never a fan of his comedy.
Well,
He's kind of all over the place, and
The thing with Robin
his
Williams, though,
acting is awesome, dude.
the one thing a good thing about Robin Williams, though, is he kind of spanned 2 or 3 generations. So everybody has their memories
Mm-hmm.
from your
Right.
generation,
Good,
my generation, to the kids in the early 2000s. Everybody has their memories of the movies from those time
Yeah.
periods. And, like mine would have been Miss Doubtfire, Flubber.
Good Will Hunting.
Oh yeah.
He
You
was
guys would have
awesome
been
in that
more.
movie.
What was Mork and Mindy? That would have been
Mork
your
and
guys'
Mindy,
time
yeah.
period with them.
Yep.
Although
The
you
dude
guys got
wrapped
to
in an
see
egg.
all of it,
Okay.
but
Yeah. Now there's a lot of there's a lot of
1 Hour Photo. That was a creepy movie.
There's a lot
but
of
it's
stuff
still
in
good.
Mork and
That was a
Mindy.
good dark
movie.
movie.
That was a
It
weird
was.
1 hour photo.
He
That-
came
I
in
can
an eight.
I can still watch that movie even though how weird it is. I can still watch it.
Yeah, it's good.
The ones that the one movie I did not like him in at all was it Dreams
What
May
Dreams
Come?
May Come.
I don't
did
think I
not
ever
like
saw
movie.
that one.
That
What
movie
Dreams
I
May
didn't.
Come. It wasn't that great of a movie, but visually the effects were incredible.
Wasn't
don't
that
think I
from
ever
a book? Wasn't that originally from a
I
book?
think so, but I never read it.
I mean, most movies are.
Oh,
but I
you don't
can't-
have that on your magic book.
I don't
bookcase, do
have
you?
that one on my magic bookshelf now.
The one time we can trust.
Like
you.
I said, I swear I seen him pull a grand piano out of that fucking thing one day.
When-
Pretty sure he did.
Him
He's
and
like,
Matt
yeah, I
Damon
got one of
were
those.
so good in Good Will Hunting. That was a great movie. So good. When he starts
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about his wife, awesome, dude.
The best part of Good Will Hunting is when they were in the bar and he just makes that freaking college student.
Oh
look
yeah,
like
yeah,
a-
yeah. And he knocks on the window. Yeah,
That to me that would be Donald
my
right
dude's
there.
super smart.
I
Yeah.
Just
I gotta
making him look
confess-
stupid.
I gotta confess, I didn't really like Good Will Hunting.
I thought it was really good. I didn't think
I-
the movie was exceptional, but I did think that Robin did a great job. I
It's
think
a-
they both did.
It's a shame though the way he
Oh.
went, like he did.
Now, you want to okay, Tony? I want you to know something. I hated on him because I hate people who do suicide because I think it's a cheap
All right,
way
we'll see you
out.
later, Laura.
He didn't do it on purpose. He was sick. His mind left him. So don't forget that.
Well,
part.
because he had a form of dementia, so
yes,
he-
Robin
his
Williams,
mind left
no.
him.
it was
No.
it was
He chose to go out before his mind completely left him.
Is that true?
Yeah, his mind was going, and
He was like,
got
"I'm not
depre-
doing this."
And he
Yeah.
he had suffered with depression his entire life, I guess.
Yeah, he did.
Periodically,
But
but
Yeah, he did.
but then he sees this. I'm going to lose my identity. I'm going to lose who I
Yeah.
am, and he just
that was
I
a
mean,
sad
that makes
day
more
when he
sense
died.
than I even know. That makes sense.
that's
know-
why
You know what's
remember-
funny
heard
about
from
you know what's funny about the word identity? It has the word titty in it.
Don't tell nobody
You know-
else.
You know what movie was actually really good? Man of the Year.
Oh
Was
yeah.
it Man of the
Oh,
Year where he
that
was
movie was
running?
that
That was where he was running for president.
was
That
the
was
one where he
actually
was
a
like,
funny ass movie.
Was that the one? No, I'm thinking of the wrong one. I'm thinking
No,
of
it was the
wrong
one.
I'm thinking of
It
where
was
he
the
like,
one where he
World's
went.
Greatest Father is a messed up movie.
Yeah, I'm thinking the one
That was
where
Robin
he was a
Williams.
robot.
I don't think I've seen that
What
one.
that is.
World's Greatest Father. His son.
What about the
committed
Chris Rock one?
suicide,
You
or
just
his son? I think if I remember right, his son, like a autoerotic asphyxiation, and so he's a failed author, and he finds his son in this position, and he doesn't want his son to be embarrassed. He doesn't want his memory to be all bad, so he went ahead and pulled his son's pants up and just made it look like he committed suicide and wrote a suicide note. Well, the suicide note starts inspiring people.
Mm-hmm.
And so he starts cashing in on his son's suicide, which was just an accidental masturbation accident. And it is a messed up movie.
I'll have to watch that. 'cause
I
that
think
sounds
I'm thinking of
weird as
Centennial
hell.
Man, not
No,
Bicentennial
see-
Man was good.
No, the one I was thinking of was Man of the Year, and that was where he was a late night comedian, kind of like Jay Leno in the movie.
Okay.
But then he decides, one of his audience members says, "Well, why don't you run for president?" And it just sticks in his head, and he's like, "Okay." And he starts, and then all of a sudden he starts to run for president. He's just going out and making all these politicians look stupid as shit. But
I'm
it's a
writing
really
all
good
these
movie.
down on the sideline, Justin, because I haven't seen any of these movies.
It's called Man of the Year.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
If you If you go to that website I sent you the link for, you can look
Okay.
up pretty much any movie on there, and you'll have it for free.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey,
You
hey,
guys-
Rob, you need to turn your mic up if you want to join in because he's tried to cut in a couple of times.
Well, what's up, Rob?
I don't mean to
haven't-
talk over you guys. Sorry. I do what I do.
No, I'm busy doing stuff.
Okay. All right.
Didn't you say something about Chris Rock or something a second ago?
Oh no, I'm only catching little pieces you're saying. When you said he was trying to become president, I thought you were.
No,
thinking
we were. Oh
head
no,
of
no. I was,
state.
Head of state.
Remember that with Chris Rock?
Oh yeah. No,
Oh,
it
that's
wasn't
the
that
one where
movie.
he turns into the old guy, like takes his identity.
No.
Nope.
Oh,
Is that the
God.
wrong one?
I know what you're on about.
Yeah, wrong
Do you
one.
know which one I'm talking about? Where Chris Rock turns into the
Yes.
old guy?
When he was a comedian and he died too
Not the
early.
same movie. Okay.
Not the same movie. What's that called? Fuck, that's gonna bug me
If
now.
anyone knows, post it in the chat.
Joe Donald.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What is that, Lance?
So this is an off-camera trigger. This is probably the Cadillac of triggers for photographers. It's called a pocket wizard.
Almost
And
looks like a breathalyzer test.
You stick one. It doubles as a breathalyzer.
He needs a pocket wizard and a breathalyzer.
And it doubles as a pocket wizard, but you stick it on top of the camera, and then the other one sticks. You connect it to your flash, your strobe, and this will trigger once you click the camera. This will trigger the light. That's how I did the ring shot. Is having to connect all of that. Yep. And which one is that?
Wow,
Andy?
that's a nice
That's a
camera,
that's a
Lance.
Canon.
That's a
There you
nice,
go.
nice
That's the
camera,
name.
Lance.
That's
Yeah.
the
This
movie.
one's Universal.
Yeah, that
It'll
one's
work
Canon.
on-
So, and since I've got a Sony, I have to do it all manual, and so I can't get any actual lens info back into the flash.
Yeah.
So,
I see it, D. There it is, Man of the
Oh
Year.
shit! I forgot.
I don't think I've ever saw that movie.
Yeah, you got to watch that.
I'm not
It's
a
good.
movie buff, so like,
Oh, it's actually a really funny movie. Because, like I said, he goes in and he like just starts destroying these politicians on the campaign trail.
yeah, like I say, I used to hate on him for killing himself, but he didn't want to do it. He was sick. So, and suicide is a real thing, guys. If you need it, get the help you need. Get it.
and it's sad that people get depressed and they start just in a spiral.
If you think you need to go, just know someone out there, including me, gives a shit.
They always say the thing they always say: suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Crossed wires will screw you every time. It's fact. And
Ready,
much
TJ?
love to all of you who've lost someone from it. There's not a soul, I bet, in chat who hasn't.
You ready, TJ?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
If you leave us, Tony, I swear to God, I'll punch you in the feelings. You better not. You better not.
I forgot to do my grand entrance for TJ.
You better not.
Funny.
You better not. I love you, brother. I love you. Without your giggles, where would we be?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice sharp.
You telling me you love me.
So, Dre, you still on the panel?
Yeah, I'm still here.
What'd you think about that interview?
You know what? I watched pretty much the whole interview.
I did too.
And
What interview was it?
and you can the bot grinder Mikey interview.
Oh.
And it's for 20 some odd minutes. I watched it
Yeah,
for
we got it.
around that long to see if bot grinder is going to ask the
Yep.
most basic, simple question. And he never did.
And what was
Yes.
that question?
Ask Mikey, did he ever have a trust test, or do you ever think about getting a 107?
I forget the doggy's name.
You know, and that's what's sad, because
What a
that is the linchpin to this whole case. And like I say, I read the documents that you guys sent out about his case. If you read it, it tells you right there that they're charging him for every time he took off and he flew.
Oh,
They're charging him each time of not being a registered pilot.
Now, Dre, I said this yesterday. Do you
Mhm.
think it's smart to be doing a bunch of interviews
Beautiful
before
photo.
case without a lawyer
Yeah,
there with
because
you?
today was the hearing, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is I wouldn't have been doing all these damn interviews without a lawyer sitting next to me advising me, you might not want to say this, you might not want to say that, because
And
they could
that's
use that against them.
and they are. They probably are. They're smart because he already admitted number two thing he said on that interview that just and Bot Grinder didn't. I don't know if it went over his head or whatever. Mikey admitted right there that he was doing the videos to make money. So who
Yep.
else on this panel can tell me what is required for you to be using a drone to
Part
actively make
107.
money? Thank you very much.
Could it?
I
Could it
mean,
be
there
part
it is.
107?
Dre,
Yeah.
Dre, you said it yourself. There it
In
is.
furtherance of a business, in furtherance of any.
I thought it was a motorcycle endorsement on your license.
Yeah, something like that. But he admits it right there. I'm just trying to make a living. I'm just and he said he gets like $200 a month from YouTube. I said, dude, you're admitting right there that you have a monetized channel for the purpose for these videos for you to do this stuff.
The
Now, if
universe
he would
wouldn't
have said,
be without you, Dre.
now I think if he would have said, I'm only making money from my live streams at home, that would have been one thing.
I hope
And
you heard
had his videos demonetized for the flights, then he could probably get around that.
So was
Because
it,
he's not
was this,
making.
this interview, was it on TV or was it
Oh, it's on YouTube.
It's on,
You can go
it's on
see it.
YouTube. I watched it yesterday.
Mikey
Well,
put it
man,
up.
so-
It Bot Grinder interviewed Mikey, and
on his channel. So you can go to Philly's channel if he didn't remove it yet. And you can
And
watch
for me personally,
Everybody on that channel.
for me personally, I've lost some respect for Bot Grinder, for him basically, as they say, softballing these questions to Mikey and not really getting down.
Hey,
to
Joe,
what
which
the
one
facts
is
of the
that?
Case are.
That's Loki.
Loki, okay.
Dre,
Yes, sir.
do you have your own channel? Can you post a link?
Won't you
Can
bother
I
it?
can I subscribe?
Yes, sir. My channel's alive and kicking.
I would love to.
Uh-huh.
I would love to give you a subscription.
Well, I appreciate it. I thought you were subscribed already.
Yeah,
Maybe
if
I
you
am.
want to learn some serious shit, you can go to Dre's channel.
What's up, Dre?
yeah, if you want to learn some
That-
silly shit, go to my channel.
And if you want to get the rest of the story, you go to Justin.
I tell you what, if any human I trust in,
is this it
it's
right?
Dre, not you fuckers.
Yes, that's it.
But I was hoping that
Thank you.
Bot
Thank
Grinder
you,
was
Dre.
gonna. I was hoping that Bot Grinder was going to kind of get down to some real nitty gritty stuff.
Well, and if you
No, I'm not
notice his,
subscribed. Doing it right now.
well, Dre, if you notice his interview tactics too, it was like he was feeding the answers to him too.
Well,
Thank you, Dre.
that's what I'm saying. He
I'm hitting the
softballed
bell.
he softballed the questions to Mikey, and he never got down to comparing what Mikey was doing compared to what the rules and regulations are. We can all sit here and complain about government overreach, all the rules that we have in our society. I don't like them. You don't like them for whatever reason, because we feel it interferes in what we want to do. Well, what interferes with what I want to do and what keeps somebody else safe is negligible. Okay, so we have rules that cover the masses. That's what our rules are there, to cover the masses. So that means some individuals may feel restricted, while some individuals feel protected.
Hey, no problem.
Loki.
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 But I was really kind of disappointed because I think Bot Grinder knew that if you to me, I think if he'd addressed those issues, he would have been looked upon as attacking his own FPV community. Because we know a lot of those guys are not registered pilots also.
They're all buddies. Yep.
Yeah, so I feel that's probably why he didn't go that route. And even Mikey admitted that those early flights, like he said, from 2018, 2019, 2020, it was all the live streams videos that he was doing when Mikey was showing his telemetry in the video and what they nailed him with. So I say the evidence is right there. They always talk about, well, what proof? I said, dude, he provided the proof himself in those live stream videos.
It's just like these kids that, will do something illegal and then they post it and wonder why they got caught. It's like, really?
Yeah. Just like out here in LA today, they get those big old unfinished Twin Towers in downtown LA. The cops caught a couple, I guess they caught them teenagers, like they might have been maybe 18, 19. And the one guy they interviewed said, "Oh
How
yeah,
long you need me to watch it?
We
'Cause I
we
almost
came up here to play Monopoly and look at the graffiti." I said, "What kind
I
of
also have to
stupid
leave
answer is
here at
that?"
about 4 o'clock.
You
But
know,
like I
And go to
said though
Hammond
too,
for
is I
basketball championship.
I think
tonight.
bad that he did was doing interviews before the case. Like that's
oh yeah, he's not helping himself. He's
because
digging more of a hole. He's digging more of a hole.
because
That's all it is.
anybody that's going to face a court case like that, one should not be discussing it without a lawyer present with them.
True, especially something at
Because
this level.
yeah, like that because the lawyer should have been sitting next to him. Yeah, you can answer
But it
this, don't
takes
answer that.
it takes a certain amount of intelligence too to do that. And Michael's not about if you're weighing intelligence by his self-image, he wants the self-image.
Yep.
He's on occasion on his channel says, I don't care about no FAA rules and regulations.
You're not wrong, Paul. Brain
And
power
and
is,
you know
is second.
and you
to
know
what
they've
you want-
watched
you're talking
every
about.
Oh, they recorded and watched it all. Yep.
yeah,
Yes,
they've
exactly.
everything he's said online, they have a recording of it, I guarantee it. Everything he's done up to this point.
Exactly.
It's sad because actually as a person I kind of like Michael, but he's done himself in, he's got nobody to blame.
That's why I keep telling people. Mikey is a very talented pilot. I've seen Mikey fly some things that I wish I could still try to master. He
Yeah,
has
right.
it down pat. But here
Right.
we go again. Here's a person that has great skill, wrong method.
Yep.
And that's all it comes.
Dre,
Yes.
Donald, look at the chat.
smarts
What
have
else?
their smarts have their downfall.
Yeah,
right?
I grew up with people like that.
I
People are
think you
so-
get
so smart they-
where I'm going with this.
Yeah, they think they can outsmart the system.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
and breaking the 180 rule kind of bothered me too.
Yeah.
See, Donald cared more about how they set up the interview. He said it looked like he was
Hey,
like
Donald.
the audio was horrific, the camera angles.
Donald, your hair looks great. Just by the way.
I know it does. I know it does.
You look like a true G on
Oh,
camera.
he reminds all the guys that are the same age of him with no hair.
Don't tell nobody else.
He does that all the time. You know?
Tell
Well, he
nobody
does
else.
real well at hiding his toupee. There's no doubt.
Well, the only one who has better hair is Dre.
I
Yeah, no hair.
He's got those curly locks that no one else can match.
Yeah.
You
All,
know-
all internal.
You know, Paul, the color of jealousy is gray.
He's white. Paul's white. He's past the gray.
He's past white. He's almost
And it
transparent.
seems like
Right?
every month
Clear.
the
Yeah.
head's coming out more and more,
Clear. Yeah.
I'm starting to get the gray in the eyebrows now.
I tell everybody who's like, "Oh man, I'm getting old." Once you make it past 40, it's a trophy. Means you made it. Every day past then, you made it. Hey, guess what? Pretty much all of us made it so far.
So what you're saying is I have 29
Mark.
trophies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Exactly.
Mark caught me. He figured it
Yep.
out.
Mhm.
Darn.
Exactly.
Well, there's nothing wrong with live streaming, Jody. It's just
Jody,
if you're
much
gonna,
love.
if you're gonna screen share your telemetry, you better make sure that you're on point. If you're live streaming,
Well, and there's no editing a live stream if you're going to live stream something.
well, see, if you live stream straight from one of the DJI drones, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but if you do it straight from the drone, it doesn't show your telemetry. But if you do it from
Correct.
Prism, you're screen sharing, so it shows everything.
Correct.
That's what
Most
he
of the
was doing back
guys,
then.
yeah, most of the guys use Prism, so you got to be careful when you're doing that.
East Coast, you can't. Absolutely cannot fix stupid. It's bred into you. You can teach a person to eat. They'll still starve. if
No,
you
he
don't.
hasn't been
They will
arrested,
sta-
Dusty.
they will
He's just
starve.
he's going to the preliminary hearing today. Is today. But
And
this
then-
is a
then-
case they've been building for a few years now. So
Yeah, well, the thing gets me, he addressed it. He's like,
East
ahead,
Coast
Paul.
East Coast Thrills says down where he is, a 16-year-old kid down here on the news in Fort Myers climbed a cell phone tower and posted it on YouTube.
oh, I didn't read the first
Guess
part.
what?
of
He
that.
got in trouble and arrested.
I thought he was talking about Philly. Never mind.
No, but it, well, even get Philly and Brock
There-
was kind of agreeing with him about they charged with flying too close to a building. But this just goes to show you that Mikey talking about, well, the rules keep changing. I said, well, that's why you got to keep up. If you took,
Exactly,
register
Trey.
stuff, you would know when the rules change and everything else
Exactly.
because it tells you within a rule about flying close to buildings, and it also tells you who is qualified to fly above buildings and everything else. Now, where he flies at is controlled airspace. So you have to be a Part 107 back in those days. You got to remember, this all happened 2018, 2019, 2020. You had to been a Part 107 pilot to get authorization to fly in that area in the first place. Then, if you wanted to fly above whatever the ceiling was, we'll say 400 foot, then you would have had to ask for additional authorization for the FAA to fly above 400 feet to go over a building, because you can't do that in controlled airspace.
Same here.
Only in Class G airspace can you fly above a building to go surpass 400 feet and fly another 400 feet above the building to go over it.
Well, and one of his things was that he said in that interview, he was like, I'm not even sure the rules were set to that when I did that. So he doesn't even know.
Time to fly is in chat. Much love, time to fly.
Even if he didn't know at the time, you'd think having a court case, he would do some research and find out.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, that's what he was saying.
I
was
got
like,
my
well,
Part
you
107 in 2019. Okay. I got mine in 2019. Guess what? It was there in the rules.
I had mine in 2017.
So like I say, Don, it was there in the rules. So
I'm working
all
on
this-
I'm
all
working on
excuses-
mine right now as
So
we
all
speak.
this
just to
excuse
get-
of
well, good luck
of not knowing and the rules keep changing. I said, dude, this is why everybody was trying to tell you, who was trying to be your buddies back then. Hey, Mikey, go register your drones, do this, do that, get your Part 107 because you live in controlled airspace. No, I'm not worried about that stuff. No, I'm not going to do that. But then you go admit that you're on purposely doing these videos to get clicks and get followings on YouTube to make money.
Well, and then
Which
he
is-
claimed in the interview too, Dre, that he never ignored any of the letters, but there was multiple people that said that he did
Yeah.
ignore the letters, that he outright told them that. So I don't know.
Well, see, we'll never know.
It would be just like what happened with Bill Cosby. Okay, one person. All right, 10 people. 30. Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
right.
That's right. Well, my whole thing with Mikey is this: if he would adhere to the letters, because I know he's just saying, "Oh, they just want to talk to you. They just want this." I'm sure in those letters, if not the follow-up conversation, there had to be the language telling him, "Will you please refrain? Will you please stop? You are not authorized." Something in that language, that type of language had to be expressed to him to stop continuing this type of activity.
Yeah, I agree.
And like I say, they kept slapping him on the hand, and now they want to knock him upside the head. He wants to get, why are you doing this for?
You
I
can
said,
only
dude,
slap a person so many times, Dre.
right, when they don't get it.
Come on, guys. Why are you picking on me? That 55 mile an hour. I can't drive 55 miles an hour. Come on.
Exactly.
You know, but I like I said, everybody who wants to jump on that bandwagon with him, trying to say, well, he didn't hurt nobody. I said, this is not about hurting anybody.
We don't know
This
if
is
he
not
did.
about-
That's the thing,
Well,
right?
they can say, I'll give the
I don't
benefit
think
of
he
the doubt.
hurt anybody. I don't think he hurt
No.
anybody.
But this is not about him hurting anybody, not about him crashing a drone. It's about him following the basic rules of flying a drone. Basic rules of operating a drone in controlled airspace. And that's what everybody don't get it. This ain't about it caused accidents, it
Yeah,
caused this or anything else.
yeah, time to fly.
That's why I say, that's why I told him, I said, the amount that he's getting charged with is the number of times he took off to make these videos. And they charge him about $1,500.
FAA drone. Time to fly said FAA. It's crazy. He's not dealing with it, and he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. When it gets to the point,
If you get near Dre,
house,
if you get near a airport, they're on you, right? Like, okay.
Oh yeah, as the technology has improved over the years,
yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Several airports have the technology to disable drones if they need,
a little bit crazy.
Yeah. Or like I say, they have the technology to even, like I say, remote ID now. Guess what? They're gonna start picking you up on whatever type of device they're using.
Exactly, Mark.
A lot of jobs I do to this day, I'm within an airport. Sometimes, like one job I do, I'm in between two airports.
They know you're there long before you show up, right?
Well, not before I show, but part of my requirements when I fly in these type of areas.
You're okay. So you have credentials.
I have credentials.
Right.
And part of my credentials tells me you need to call this number here. Let them know that you're about to start your flight operations.
That makes more sense, Dre.
And then at the end of your operations, at the end of my operations, I call them back and let me know I'm clear.
You don't just show up and do this.
No. And that's what I'm saying. Mikey knows he's flying in controlled airspace. So all this playing stupid stuff because they have told him. So you can't.
You can ignore the law and the facts all you like. Guess what? Guess who's going to get you?
Well, the thing of it is Michael used to talk. Right? Michael used to go online and tell about every time he got the knock on the door by the FAA. Every time he got a telephone call from the FAA. And that's been going on for years.
I mean, you do know they're watching you, right?
Yeah. But see, he think, oh, poor little guy like me. Nah, they're not gonna mess with me.
They're still watching you, though.
Yes, they're watching you.
Absolutely.
Because, like I say, sooner or later the odds are not going to come up in your favor.
Now,
and then then you got to worry about it may not be something directly what you did, but what you are doing can cause others to do something.
I'm so proud of you, Dre. You're one of us.
Well, I can say, the time to fly, talk about he's down in San Diego, and the same thing there. He's in the middle of three, maybe four airspaces down there in San Diego where he has to fly.
Okay.
And so he has to call in.
Okay.
So I say it is very possible to get approval.
You can fly on an airport time to fly if you want to. They have times set for this. Actually, in fact, they have Dre, maybe maybe some of you guys know.
Well, Al knows he's the one.
They have RC events that you can fly on the airport on it.
Yeah, some facilities do have those.
Some of them, not the majors.
Not
all of them, but some of them.
Most of the ones are like I say, local, very small airports will have special weekends, one weekend a month that have that type of activity. But I can say this is all about. It's all about knowledge and adhering to the rules and regs that are going on.
You got to be smart first, Ray.
Right, and that's
not
all
a lot of humans are. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I can say sometimes some people think they're just smarter than the system.
They think they're above the law. That's different.
Well, I wouldn't go all that, but it's part of that mindset.
Right.
And then
right.
And like in this interview, like I tell people, Mike even said in an interview, about his past of being drug addiction and alcohol addiction and food addictions. I say he has that personality within himself that no matter what he gets into, he goes 110.
Mm-hmm.
So this drone thing replaced some of his old habits that were not good for his health. And now he went to the point where, hey, I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not doing anything to harm my own body. But once again, he pushed away the regular guardrails that are in place to go do what he only wanted to do. And that's just like somebody goes out and buys a fast car and wants to drive 110 on the highway. I said,
Right.
there's other folks on the road, dude. You don't own it. And
I'm
that's
not
why we
trying to
have rules
inflate
and
your head,
regulations.
Dre.
No,
In
no,
Dre, I
no.
trust. Okay. You're a smart
Dre.
dude.
But
And the things
my
you
bi-
say make a
hey,
lot of sense.
Max,
Max 420 in the house.
So much
What's up,
sense.
Max?
Taxi.
Yeah.
Max
my whole
420's here.
My whole thing is that people need to understand. Sometimes you need to know when to cut ties with individuals.
You have
that
to
can
you have to
potentially-
understand each other and the universe first.
Yeah.
They already failed at that, right?
Yeah.
And you have to know when to grow the fuck up.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's all I'm saying. I mean, I know there's certain people who want to be loyal and understanding and even sympathetic, but I say, you know what? The way I'm reading this, and I've had a front row seat to this since I got in the drone community, you know, back in 2018 and stuff. I've been seeing the front row to this, and like I said, there's others out there, and I'm kind of waiting for their turn to show up, and I'm saying, okay, when it happens, don't try to play victim, and that's the
Don't be
part that gets.
surprised. Yep.
Don't be surprised, and don't sit here and try to play victim when you've been told, you have been contacted, and you have been advised to stop doing this nonsense.
Dre, you lead, I'll follow.
That's all I can try to do, man. Is try to be a good ambassador. as
Much
as
love,
possible.
brother. Much love.
You know, and that's what I think all of us try to do when we're out there, is try to be good ambassadors for the
Yes.
community and everything. Because like I tell folks, you know, just like with Joe here, myself, even Don, we all understand the drone is just a tool. It's just no different than that DSLR camera that's sitting next to you on a table here, or even my cell phone when I shoot video with that. While I'm out in the field.
Exactly.
It's just a tool to accomplish a job.
I was talking to a client about that yesterday. I'm going to be shooting a coffee shop, and he has a drone. He's not part 107, but I'm like, yeah, I've got a drone. And he's like, yeah, we'll get a drone up and fly it through. And I was like, you can get the exact same shot with a GoPro on a monopod and walk through, and it's safer.
Right.
Why take that extra risk? Just because you
Right.
have a drone doesn't mean you have to use it. It's a tool to get a
Right.
shot. And if you can get the shot in another way that's safer,
Right.
you're after the end shot. You're after the end product, whatever it is.
Right.
Have any of you guys had any run-ins with the cops drone flying?
I never have.
I haven't.
I've had them check me, but never.
I had a
Yeah,
security
yeah.
guard.
Tell you to stop or anything?
You had a security guard give you help.
Yeah, I've had a couple security guards.
I've never.
Well, they
had
don't know the
any
law
issues.
first off. So, okay.
I've been in like when I was in groups or whatever, like when we were flying somewhere, like people would just come out and be like, "Oh, y'all can't fly here."
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
there's a lot
The
of
thing-
people
the
who
thing
think
of it
they're
is, TJ,
entitled. Okay.
is when you're practicing group sex, you're going to get a lot of complaints.
Well, there's a lot of people who
God.
think they're entitled, and they don't realize that there is no privacy in public. Like they think
No
you can't
expectation of
film
privacy.
me, right? Like, yes, I can. Okay, yes, I can, and they don't get it. So there's that. You guys know what auditing is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like,
I'm not a big fan of people who do that.
I'm not saying they shouldn't, but
Oh,
should
they
they?
shouldn't. It's just antagonizing them, isn't it?
Yeah, I think if it comes up naturally and you're out and you're doing something and somebody comes up, I think that's always an opportunity to educate
Yeah,
and
I
to
agree
put
with
your
you.
foot forward. But these auditors are
Who are
provocateurs.
pushing
They shouldn't be
for
called
her pain?
auditors. They're provocators.
Right, they're pushing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Now,
like I said,
should
one
they?
thing to antagonize.
Not really sure, but I
Do
agree
they
with you.
do they have the right?
Yes,
but
but should
they
they?
give everybody a bad name, and by them going out and causing
Right.
trouble, that gives everybody in the industry
They're
a
going
bad
in there
name.
looking for pain. That's what they're doing.
Right.
Okay. They're looking for content. I
Uh-huh.
get it. Do they deserve the right of our Constitution? Yes.
Well, there's
Don't
also
go in there
people use-
making it so.
most people you're speaking of are usually those over in European areas. That's where they have that term auditors over there. We don't have too much of that issue here in the States.
We have the First Amendment auditors.
Yeah,
Here.
things like that. But we don't have. I don't think we have a drone segment.
No,
of the
it hasn't taken off over here too much.
No.
But where you mentioned, has
I hear you,
anybody
Mike.
been approached by the police? I actually, I got interviewed under caution because I took
Really?
off- yeah, I took off like 10 foot into a flight restriction zone at an army base.
How old were you when you were what? Youth?
No, this was
about 20 days ago.
Oh,
yeah,
damn. Okay, so okay.
you know, six months ago.
All right.
Something like
I
that.
guess
I
that's what it
actually
is.
thought
Okay.
I actually thought I was out of the restriction zone.
Right.
It's, I was actually filming a funeral, a convoy, where they had the coffin on the back of the one of the trucks, and I just put the drone up. As they come past, I moved out to the restriction zone and thing. But yeah, the following day, they knocked on my door, and
Frank
said,
Rizzo.
you know, would I go down? They were all right with me. I explained everything I was doing. Because a few of them, the army people actually come out, you know, and they stood there and 'cause
Okay.
he was an ex-military person as well.
Wait.
Who died. So
You're UK or you're Australia? Where are you at?
UK.
Okay. I want to make sure I know before we
I
say
told him, Dre, to stay away from our
anything else.
forward operating bases.
Hey, Frank Rizzo.
Turned him-
Go fuck yourself,
Yeah.
Chicky.
No, but they said as a thing which, you know, they had to do, they had to read me my rights first, you know, interview me under caution,
Okay.
but nothing came of it. And there
That's
was,
because I made a phone call on your behalf, Rob.
sorry,
It's because I made a phone call on your behalf.
I think it
It's
was
like he didn't-
Dre. I think Dre made the phone call for me.
Here we go again. Justin thinks his word matters. Not really. We do love you, brother.
Oh yeah.
Butthole.
Oh yeah.
Butthole.
Great timing, Don. Great timing.
Donald
Just
said
in
that
it.
just depends upon what day it is.
Justin, you're just too much of a small channel to matter.
Justin
Well, you know,
doesn't
it's a
need a
struggle
day.
for
He has a
Justin
plan.
being a small channel, you know.
Eddie,
Yeah.
that's a wall. Okay.
If he was the size of me, then perhaps, yeah, he might have been relevant. He could have stepped in, but he's just too small to matter.
With Dre, last week when I shot that dog parade, there was about maybe 1,500, 2,000 people on the route, and nothing but dogs and people everywhere. And I went over to one of the police officers because they all know me, but they knew I was out doing pictures. I went over and I said, yeah, so once Mandy Milkshakers get to me, I'm gonna pop a drone up in the air and go back to the front and get the front in some of the areas. He looked at me and went, cool, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
But,
they know
but
you
he knew what
now.
I was doing and it was no issue.
I was
Right.
gonna say they know you now, but in the beginning, was it an issue before they knew you?
No,
I've been doing this for 20 years there.
he's had a
Well, they
relationship
know you
with the
very well,
police for
okay.
20 years.
Okay.
But he said, that's cool, which drone?
Ever since he was paroled.
Yeah. About the right time. No, I'm joking.
Okay, JJ.
I'm just gonna
Read
say
you loud and clear.
nothing ever gets solved by fighting about your rights.
Right.
Just
Because in
Because they-
everybody's mind, they're right.
Well, rights are a good idea. Are they real? Ask George Carlin. He'll tell you exactly the truth. He'll tell you it's a wonderful idea. They're not rights if someone can take them away from you. It's a fact.
And even if you take somebody's rights away, are you right or are you wrong?
Exactly. Now we're getting somewhere. Exactly. Their only rights.
But you know, TJ believes in. Can I have that?
Did I do that?
Running down the street.
Just roll up to them Goodwill and say, "Hey, can I have that?
Did I do that?
Can I do that?"
You know what I'm talking about, Jay. Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the funniest story I ever heard. He took a bunch of stuff over to Goodwill. You've heard this story, haven't you, Eddie?
No, I haven't.
He took a bunch of stuff over to Goodwill.
Yeah, and then
Wait.
Some,
okay, already starting crazy with Goodwill. Okay.
So and then there were some tiki torches lying there, and so I was like, "Oh, those would look good on my back porch over there." So I just grabbed them and took them and.
Well, you didn't just grab them. He says, "Can I have that?"
Oh yeah, can I?
And they just looked at him and blinked their eyes. Next thing you know, he's running down the street with him in his hands.
Okay. My thing about that is, I get it. You're donating it. It's basically trash before they take it. Right?
But it's,
So, like, that's
but it's
free?
their trash.
Okay, so was he in the wrong? Kinda.
The police gave up chase after a little while.
It doesn't matter if it's trash. It wasn't his trash to take.
In America, trash is public property.
Only once it's picked up.
Or if it's set out by the curb.
If it's set by the curb,
it's free to go.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
And I dragged that mattress. I dragged the mattress out to the front early this morning for curbside pickup. So hopefully they picked it up this morning.
Well, did you call and find out what you got to do?
Well, they did. They have
Because here in my town, if you want to take a box spring or a mattress out, you have to go to buy a great big plastic bag and seal it up in the bag, or they won't touch it.
Oh wow!
Mark, JJ.
I think they've been taking it. I'll see when I go
Absolutely.
Out there. Okay.
Absolutely. The only thing we need is good humans. You guys are on board. You're one of us. All of you. Dre, Welsh, all of you.
All of us.
Make it work. Okay? Know your rights. Know the state you're in. Know the country you're in. Because without knowing, they'll step all over you. They'll just step all over you.
Yeah.
We're working on Dom, but he's struggling. He's got his heels dug in.
So you're doing it right now as we speak. You know what I'm now. See, a smart man knows where I'm coming from with this.
Yep.
You have to know it. If you don't know, they'll just crush you. They'll crush you.
Yeah.
I wish you well, Dre.
So do I.
Hope everything turns out good.
So do I. I guess
Get
I've
as
been
much
down-
video as you can, because that's the only evidence you have.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong. Am I wrong?
No, I can say.
Wait, hold on. What evidence? Is Dre in trouble?
I'm always
Hey,
in trouble.
he's got
dude.
stuff and things.
What did
I'm
Dre
always in
do?
trouble.
He doesn't have to say. He didn't wanna.
Like I said, I stay home sick for a few days. My wife's like, "It's unlike you to stay in the bed this long." I'm like, "I'm getting old."
Is she sick with a cold or?
No, I'm the one that's been sick.
Oh, dude.
I'm the one that's been sick this week. I had a fever for like
I hope you
two and
feel
a half-
better,
two-
brother.
2.5 days, and I'm like just now recovering from it.
I hope you feel better, brother.
Yeah, and I just like I said, it's unlike me to stay down this long. And my wife is like, I'm glad you're up walking around. I didn't know what to think. I said, you should have thought I was sick.
I truly hope you feel better.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Like I said, it's just because we had COVID come to the house a couple weeks back.
Oh man,
I
I got COVID the first time. It almost killed me, chat. Almost killed me. Second time I had it twice. And they give you the shot.
Yeah.
I had the shot 3 times and I still got it twice and almost died.
Yeah. First time
really
got me
didn't
in the
help me
hospital.
much.
Yeah. But yeah, it's nothing to play with. But
No,
mine was
no.
my version this time was much easier than it was my first time. But like I said, that was like end of January. Get better from that, and then I went to State Line in Vegas for my wife's birthday last weekend, and no problems. Driving back Sunday morning, and didn't feel bad. Then I had 2 jobs to do, and I started having this cough. Then, and I'm like, "What's going on?" So I did my show that evening. The cough kept getting worse. Got up Monday morning, and I just like, to my wife, I said, "Man, I'm just."
This is
feeling a little
exactly
slow."
what happened to me. I thought, I just got a cold. My buddy said, "You sure you ain't got COVID?" And because the local library had free tests, I had my mom get
Mhm.
one.
Yeah,
Positive.
yeah. My
Like
whole
I
thing
didn't
was
know. I didn't know that's what it was. And I was sick. Oh man. Dre, I'm not gonna lie to you. My lungs were nasty for over 2 months. Like really, really bad.
No, I don't have anything like that. I don't have any phlegm. It was
And
like
you're
it's
lucky because
a dry. What I was concerned with was getting some type of walking pneumonia because I didn't have
Yeah.
anything in my lungs, and I feel like anytime I was taking a deep breath, that's
Yeah.
when I cough more.
Yeah.
And
My
stuff.
concern was sharing it with the rest of my family.
Yeah.
And the town.
Yeah, and that's why I said I
Yeah.
went to work Monday, and I kept saying, "Is it me or is it cold in here?" And everybody's like, "Well, it's about the same." And I put on a jacket, and I'm sitting there drinking some tea, and I was like, "This is not good." And then they tell me 2 of the other people went home sick. I'm like, you know what? I left office around 9:30 Monday morning.
I don't
and
have to tell you
I've been down
this.
ever since.
Don't go anywhere till you're free of it.
Yeah, that's why I told my wife. She's like, "You gonna go in today?" I was like, "No, that's it's Thursday. Why am I gonna go back to work with 2 days left in the week?"
And chat, I truly believe I got it from the grocery store because that's where we all go to get stuff.
Mhm.
It was there. I'm pretty
Well,
sure it was
crowd,
there.
any crowds of people can be. And you know the part that bothers me, Dre, is
Yeah.
all these illegals crossing our border and they're never tested for anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just walk on over. Yeah,
Walk
that.
on over, spread your
Yep.
disease all over the country, and
And I'm going to tell you guys this. Nobody knows. Hey, USA border, right, has a huge fence. You can go through Canada and just walk over. Just walk on over. If you go through Canada, there is no fence.
Joe's got his grandbaby there.
There is no fence.
And the fun thing about that, Paul, I spent less time than my wife, her sister, and her husband in the casino. I kept my distance because I'm not a big gambler and I don't like all the smoke and stuff. And I'm the one that ends up getting sick.
Yeah.
I was like, this.
Well, the thing is I don't know if you've
Right.
seen it on the news the last week or two about measles are on the increase in the United States.
Yep.
Measles are airborne.
Yeah.
And
2 or 3 days.
The last place that had all the measles was down in South America.
Mm-hmm. Frank Rizzo, I feel you.
And now they're migrating across the border, coming north. All these people carrying all these diseases.
Yeah. Well, it's a combination of that, and we got folks who are anti-vaxxers. I remember the last outbreak we had started at Disneyland a few years ago. I think it was like eight years ago. There's a bunch of folks who were at Disneyland. It spread it from there because they all got it there and they went back home. And we had pockets across the country and stuff. And it came back that there was a certain amount of people who were not vaccinated, contracted it, and spread it. Just like
well, the other thing too, Dre, is it started in Disney World. I understand that. But where do most of all the people that go to Disney World come from? All over the world.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That you get these tourists that come here.
Here's the melting pot. Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, then people contract it and they spread it across the country. And next you know, something like measles is like wildfire, man.
All right, guys, it's noon. I got to go take care of Mom. I got to go take her to treatment. I'll see you guys
Hey,
later.
Eddie. Thanks.
Much love. I love all of you.
Yep.
Love you,
Hey,
buddy.
good to hear from you, Dre. Haven't heard from you in a minute.
Yeah, I've heard from you too, partner. Don't be a stranger.
All right. No, definitely won't. I'll see you guys.
Okay, all right, Ed.
So now we can have some wisdom from Justin.
Or Donald. Donald has all the wisdom today.
I have none because mine is gone.
Yeah, the thing of it is TJ got confused when the dentist says, "I'm going to pull your wisdom teeth," so he got dumber. You know. Take them all, Doc. Take them all.
I can't believe anything coming out of your mouth.
I wasn't looking at the screen. I was like, who is it?
I think you're telling
Bye-bye.
stories.
You're a big fibber, is what you are.
I think you're just telling stories.
You're just telling.
Yeah, it's all over now.
Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again later today.
Bye. Everybody say bye. Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.